It's time for Evanston Red Devil Sports live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio with KNYN 99.1 FM. Evanston Red Devil Sports is brought to you by Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Uintah County School District Number 1, Bear River Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Western Wyoming Community College and Uintah BOCES Number 1. Ready. Mountain West Business Solutions, the University of Wyoming, Evanston Regional Hospital, Cache Valley Visitors Bureau, Dr. McKay Frankham, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Westar Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Freeway Tire, the Come On in Casper, and by Dr. Todd Hoover. And now it's time to sit back and relax as we take you to the action with the voice of the Evanston Red Devils, Elan Olliff.
And we welcome you live to Fackrell Stadium, home of the Evanston Red Devils, for today's matchup in the 3A West. It's a doozy. It's the Evanston Red Devils taking on the Jackson Broncs in Evanston's homecoming matchup. And with all the festivities that have happened around town today, you had the Powder Puff football game taking place here earlier today, the parade. Now it is time to get going with the homecoming football game. And for the Red Devils and the Broncs, it's one with massive implications. And we'll talk about it a little bit later on. We have a great pregame show for you today. We've got a conversation with Coach Steve Moore. We'll hear from Evanston Red Devil cross-country coach Nate Conrad, as well as get you all the information on the homecoming festivities still to come. And it's all in our pregame show, presented by Cazin's Ace and Furniture. We'll be right back after this with our scene set. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Time for our scene set today on our Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. As we'll go ahead and turn that up just a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Anyway, on our Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. And right now, Evanston out there, red uniforms, blue pants, white numerals, a block E on the side of the helmet with the Red Devils. Jackson out there in a white jersey, black numerals, black pants with 2 orange stripes going down the side with a white helmet, JH interlocked in black and orange trim, and their numbers on the other side of the helmet with a triple style stripe going down the center of the helmet going black, orange, black. When you look at the stats for this one, let's go ahead and break it down. The numbers, Jackson on rushing comes in as the number 10 rushing team in the state, 71 yards per game. Evanston, number 6 with 136 yards per game. But where Jackson lacks in rushing, they make up with the air attack. 332 yards per game for the Jackson Bronx. Evanston comes in number 8 with 117 yards. And overall offense, Jackson, 3rd place with 403 yards per game. Evanston, 8th with 253 yards per game. However, when you look at the touchdown to turnover ratio, Jackson currently has 18 touchdowns to 17 turnovers. Evanston, 16 touchdowns to only 5 turnovers. In the defense, Jackson comes in as the number 9 rush defense, allowing around 170 yards per game. Evanston allows 144 yards per game. Evanston's pass defense has been suspect at times. They allow 211 yards per game, and Jackson allows 191 yards per game. Overall defense, Jackson is the number 10 defense, 359 yards per game. Evanston is the number 9 defense with 355 yards per game. But when you contrast weaknesses versus strengths, offenses versus defense, the Evanston rush attack average 136 yards per game. Jackson gives up averaging 167 yards per game given up. Jackson averages 332 yards per game, and Evanston averages giving up 211 yards per game. So this is going to be very, very interesting to see how this thing turns out as the Red Devils and the Bronx will square off here in the 3A West. That is your scene set today. When we come back, we'll have our Red Devil Corner segment, and we'll hear from cross-country head coach Nate Conrad. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789 877-281-5202.
What is Uinta BOCES number 1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is Uinta BOCES number 1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.
Here with Evanston cross-country coach Nate Conrad. Coach Conrad, I understand you guys competed at a big meet over in Utah. Tell us a little bit about that and kind of the impressive results you guys were able to get competing against some of these bigger teams.
So we've been down racing in Utah for the last 2 weeks. And this last week we were down at Roy High School and competing against schools like Corner Canyon, Fairmont, Viewmont. So some of the bigger schools at Utah, which is actually kind of funny. We, as we showed up there, I think there was about 20 or 25 teams that were at this meet, and we were the 5th largest team that was there. So that just kind of goes to show with our showing up with 53 athletes is a pretty awesome deal down at the Utah events. But we competed well. We kind of got an opportunity to see our varsity squads starting to come together on both the boys and the girls side, and so we raced really well. We took the boys took 5th place overall, and the girls took 4th, and we're kind of figuring things out, and just now having to try and match getting the perfect race out of each of our runners at the same time. That's kind of the trick. Is you can have 1 or 2 that race really good, but trying to get 5 of them to maximize their potential and do the best that they can all at once. We're trying to sync that up and figure that out, and we're getting close.
Coach, you talk about the numbers that you guys have and the support that the program is obviously getting because of by evidenced by those numbers. But this week presents the unique opportunity for Evanston cross country to run at home and to run in front of their home fans. Can you tell us about the 2023 Evanston cross country invite? Yeah, so we are going to be racing on Friday, the homecoming morning, kicking off the homecoming Friday festivities with a cross country meet starting at 10 o'clock. And we're going to be running out at the golf course. Purple Sage Golf Course has been a great facility to work with and to be a part of, and they've accepted us with open arms, and they love having us out there, and so they're going to let us host our race out there. And we've got some really good competition that's coming from Wyoming, and we're going to have 2 races. And so anybody who's here in town is more than welcome to come out and watch the kids race. We'll have 2 races, a girls race that'll start at 10 o'clock, and as soon as that's all finished and completed, the boys will toe the line and they'll get out and run. And from start to finish, with awards and everything, we should be done by 11:30, quarter to 12 o'clock at the latest. So a couple hours to see these kids perform and show off the hard work that they're putting in is a great opportunity for our community to come out and see and support. With Mountain View there, you have to think that's 2 of the top boys teams in the state, because Evanston and Mountain View kind of competed for a state championship last year. So Mountain View will be there, Lyman will be there, and a lot of other great schools. This is going to be a big race across the state of Wyoming. So we should have, we've got 6 teams entered coming, and then add in our team, so that'll be 7. We're looking at, we have about 160 kids entered to race. I suspect that we should at least see at least 150 of those. So, we're going to see some of the best that the western side of the state of Wyoming has. So we've got Jackson Hole that's coming down, and Coach. The coach up there has been doing a great job. He's got a great program and develops runners, and so we're going to see them. We've got Green River and Rock Springs coming over, who are just east of us, and it's great to see their programs that are kind of on the uprise. They've got some good young runners, and their programs that are trying to get back to their heyday, the glory days. And but they come and compete well, and then we've got Mountain View and Lyman attending, and then we've got Manila from over in the Utah side of things that are going to come race with us. And so it'll be fun. It should be a great opportunity for our kids to
take another step towards their season goals and their end of season aspirations as we get closer to looking at who's going to make what team varsity wise for our regional and state teams.
And for those that can't make it on Friday, we will have a quote-unquote delayed broadcast airing on Monday night of the Evanston cross-country invite. It's good. We have a lot of great participation from your team and from some other folks helping us out, but we will have kind of a delayed broadcast. So if you can't make it, tune into that. Coach, talk to us a little bit about the team and how do you feel like they're rounding into form coming into this invite?
So the kids have been putting in a lot of work, a lot of effort. We're running fast. We're for the most part staying healthy. We've kind of had some injuries, some illnesses kind of go through, and nothing's going to go perfect and nothing's going to go right. So we're still kind of nursing a couple of our stronger athletes. But one of the things that we have is we've got a lot of depth, and so we've got kids that are ready to step up and fill in when they need to. We've got a lot of young runners that are starting to figure it out, and they're seeing what our upperclassmen leadership is like, and our seniors are doing a great job of supporting and molding our athletes into what a Red Devil cross country runner looks like. And so we're coming together. Like I said, excuse me, last Saturday was an opportunity for us to put our varsity teams together. And that's the first time that we've really kind of some of the pieces that we have been looking at have been running in different areas, and so we've kind of brought them all together. And we're still not perfect. I mean, there's still a little bit better that we can get out of some of our athletes, and so but in the whole process of where we want to be, I think we're in a good spot to be as we come into this, and next week are our last two meets of the regular season. And so now we're down to looking at what championship is going to look like. And it's still a little fuzzy, but I think we're getting closer, and we've got a lot of kids that are hungry and a lot of kids that are competing against each other on the team, and they're looking to get themselves into a spot where they can race for an extra week or an extra 2 weeks, depending on how well they do.
Cannot believe we're already talking about the culminating events for a fall sport. That is Coach Nate Conrad, head coach for Evanston Cross Country. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Cannot wait to see what happens Friday. Best of luck. Anything else before we wrap this up?
Just want to thank everybody. The community has been great with their support. We've just been wrapping up our fundraiser from this year, and we've had a lot of people reach out and have asked us to come and spray paint ease on their driveways, and that's been really great. So love the support from the community. Our middle school programs has been killing it and been doing a really good job, and so our future for Evanston Cross Country is just bright moving forward under Coach Berger and Coach Willis that have kind of taken on the middle school program down there. And then we just want to thank and congratulate all the fall sports. Golf did a phenomenal job with their season, taking second place, both boys and girls, and we want to congratulate them. And the football team is playing hard and doing their best, and hopefully we'll get Jackson Hole this weekend on Friday, and volleyball is doing great, and then our swimmers just had a home meet last Saturday, and they are looking really good. Great divers and great swimmers going along. So, our fall teams are representing Evanston really well, and we thank everybody for their efforts and their support, and go Red Devils.
A big thank you to Coach Nick Conrad, coach of the Evanston Red Devil cross country team. And speaking of the cross country team, here they come to run in the team ball. The seniors of the cross country team brought the team ball down from the E as they'll deliver the team ball to the officials at the center of the field. On the track and on the screen right now, we have our 2023 Evanston Hall of Fame inductees. And they are Katie Anderson, Brandy Beatty, John Carlton, Mary Orchard, Mel Orchard, Kay Ann Saxton, Rick Schuler, Stoney Searle, the 1984 Evanston High School record track 4x800 relay, Joe Holt, Stuart Profit, Lance Profit, and Rocky Searle. That is your induction class of 2023. They'll be honored at the Evanston Hall of Fame induction and banquet. If you can't make it to the event, we will have that event streamed live on mylocalradio.com. Tomorrow night, kicking off around 7 o'clock. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll get our coaches show brought to you by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. For When Benefits Matter, we'll have Coach White of the Jackson Bronx. Right after this, you're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy. I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. Our experts self-perform all phases of construction on new or existing structures, such as site excavation, access road creation, concrete foundations, welding, and the installation and maintenance of piping, tanks, metal buildings, and more. Our turnkey services will have your facility operational quickly and safely. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Welcome to the Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming pregame coaches show. This week we got some snippets from Coach David White of the Jackson Bronx. Here is Coach White on the run game of Jackson.
Oh yeah, 100%. And that's one thing too. When people start bringing the pressure, I mean, you gotta, what do you do against pressure? The ball's got to come out quicker, or you give it to the running back, because no one in high school pays attention to the running back. You know what I mean? And so if May being back, his confidence in a couple sets, he's out there wide out. So, but just running the ball and have him in there gives everybody a lot more juice too. You know what I mean? More confidence. And for him. So yeah, no, it's, when you say balance of it, it is when it comes to, I feel we can run the ball, throw better. But yeah, we're still going to be a throwing team, I believe, but May's definitely a huge out of the backfield.
Last week, the Bronx played the number one team in the state, Cody. One thing that kind of stuck out was the penalties. Here's Coach White on that.
No, I think we had spots where we played good with them. I mean, you can't let them go down four or five plays and score out of the bat, especially with a team that we're not overly mentally tough when it comes to that type of stuff. But, to keep playing, the weather conditions were okay. They weren't great. But then again, Cody's in the same condition, so we just got to go play football. But second half, I thought we scored. I think we outplayed in a lot of different areas, and they did the second half. And they had the starters in the whole time till the last maybe series or so. But so it's just tough against a good team that's disciplined, and we're just not that disciplined. We've had 10, 12, 15 penalties in 2 games. It's just way too many. It's just something. The wheels came off. When it comes to just the discipline part, you can't beat a team like that if that many mistakes. You know what I mean? You just can't. There's just no way.
And, of course, you have to ask that one question. How do the Bronx match up against the Red Devils? Here is Coach White on that question.
No, I think we match up real well. Obviously, I think they're a scrappy team. That number 2, the Morrow kid, he's a quarterback. Him and number 87, both are good players. They're the go-to guys. You know what I mean? They're like our guy and Seb, you know what I mean, when it comes to offensive-wise. The defensive-wise, him playing linebacker, he's athletic. He flies around. They got 2 or 3 big guys, but I mean, they're just scrappy. I think we can attack them on the back end, but they're scrappy. You know what I mean? Which in football in high school, that's what you got to be. You got to be scrappy, man. You got to play. So, but I think we match up well, and you know, we just got to keep, you know, we got to keep focused on the main thing, man. That's compete our butt off and be disciplined.
And it's been talked about all week, the importance of this game, how very easily this game could have playoff implications. Here is Coach White.
Well, absolutely. You know, in this conference, you know what I mean? You look at the top 2 or 3 tier guys, Cody and Star Valley are always going to kind of secure that 1, 2, or 3 every time. But, you know, lately we've been getting into the playoffs, but it's just tough. Powell's better. Evanston's kind of scrappy football team. Haven't heard much about Green River. So, I mean, it's one of those things that we know that 2 losses puts us in a bad spot. You know what I mean? Period. So, and last year, big, you know, double overtime game, and then we put them out of the playoffs. You know what I mean? So they got a big chip on their shoulder. You know what I mean? And we did too. We had a lot of maturity this week, and a lot of self-check just to say, hey, man, we got to play better. You know what I mean? So it's without putting too much pressure on them, saying, hey, win, we're in, lose, we're out. I have to make sure we let them know that we're on the road. We got to get the win, and if you want to be in the playoffs, we need this game. That type of thing. You know?
A big thank you to Coach David White of the Jackson Bronx. And we come back on the Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming pregame coaches show, all part of our Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. We'll have Evanston head coach Stephen Moore. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in 1 appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
At the Best Western Dunmar in Evanston, we understand that breakfast matters. That's why every room reservation includes a full complimentary breakfast. Delicious, quality food prepared and served by an amazing staff. Start your day the right way with breakfast at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Quality, delicious food and excellent service every time, because breakfast matters.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
With over 45 years of experience, Dr. Casey Davis at Davis Chiropractic can provide you with a whole range of services, including spinal adjustment, cold laser treatments, platform vibration therapy, and more. Davis Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Here with Evanston Red Devil football head coach Steve Moore. Coach Moore, it's homecoming, but also looking at the schedule, looking at the standings, these 2 teams that are playing today in Evanston between Jackson and the Red Devils. You guys are currently tied for that 4th spot in the playoffs. This is there's no doubt about it. This is a big one.
Yeah, that's a big one. I'm sure they had us circled on their calendar, on their schedule, and this game could dictate a lot of things down the road. But we've had a good week. It's obviously homecoming week. A lot of extracurricular activities going on. But I think our kids have maintained their focus, and we'll be ready to go tomorrow night.
Looking back at that Star Valley game, that was the best we've looked against Star Valley in a while. Are you guys taking any confidence from that performance, or are you guys just kind of looking at it and seeing it? It's a loss. It's not what we wanted, so we're kind of coming out for revenge.
Well, it was a loss, obviously, and it is what it is. But looking back at film, we did a lot of good things. And then we obviously had some mistakes that we would definitely change if we could go back and do it. Maybe we'll see them again and we can make those changes and hopefully take advantage of some situations. But no, I definitely think we've grown because of it. It was a hard physical game. We broke down film. We watched film with the kids. So we definitely grew from it for sure.
Jackson averages over 320 yards a game in the air. The first 2 weeks, the passing game was kind of how Ben Lomond and South Summit were able to get some success. But there has been some marked improvement, specifically on some of the pass coverage we saw in Star Valley. When you guys look at what this Jackson Bronx team does well, specifically that air raid offense, how are you guys preparing for it?
Yeah, they chuck it around and they do a really good job at it. Like you said, over 300 some yards. They're one of the top in the state in passing offense and total offense, one of the top in the state. So they got a great offensive unit. Like you said, we've been stressing secondary play and linebacker drops, getting in their zones ever since Ben Lomond, South Summit, because we knew they exposed that weakness in us. So we've been working hard on that. And not only that, but up front, getting pressure on the quarterback, scheming a little bit. So we got a plan put in place, and I think our kids feel confident with it. So we're hoping to slow the air attack down a little bit.
Defensively, this is a team that also allows 198 yards in the air, but almost 300 yards on the ground. When you look at what the Red Devils are able to do well on the ground, it looks like their passing offense matches well against our passing defense. Our running offense matches well against their rush defense. Do you feel like this is going to be a battle of strengths versus weaknesses on both sides of the ball, and whoever comes through and makes the biggest improvement is going to take it?
Yeah, it definitely looks like that on paper. Of course, you never know. You don't know their opponents, with their opponents in Idaho, what they have. And they don't know our opponents that we played in South Summit and Ben Lomond. So you can look at numbers and you can kind of see things, but that doesn't really tell you the whole story. So you can't get caught up in just the numbers. But yeah, it looks like both offenses could definitely move the ball, and it may be a track meet. But yeah, you can't take a whole lot with the numbers.
I'm sure this week immediately what comes to mind is the double overtime game in Jackson last year on their homecoming game, I believe. There was a lot of, let's just say, emotions during that game. How are you guys kind of approaching this game to try to make sure those emotions stay in check and you just kind of keep it in between the lines?
Well, it's obviously a different year. Last year was tough. I think we went into halftime down quite a bit, came back in the second half. Ended up losing in 2 overtimes, and it was an emotional football game. Obviously, our kids that returned remember that. I don't think I have to talk a whole lot about it. They remember it. But it's a new year, different group of kids, different coaches. And so we're just preparing them like we have every week and hopefully put a good product out there.
It's impossible not to talk about this Jackson offense without talking about Seb Brunner. 167.8 yards per game, 8 touchdowns with a long of 75. He's obviously going to be Harrison Ward's number 1 target. What are you guys' ideas, I guess, to kind of neutralize him without going into too many specifics?
Yeah, we got a plan put in place. He is good. He's quick, not real big, but he's shifty. Gets the ball in his hands and does a lot of great things. And just watching him, you can tell he's a competitor. I know I've watched him on the basketball floor last year up at regionals. He's a competitive kid, and he works really hard. But we got some things put in place to hopefully slow him down, and the quarterback does a pretty good job getting him the ball. So, but we got a plan in place.
Coach, it feels like this is one of those games that could very well be determined by who has the ball last, and it could set up for a time expiring type field goal attempt type game. Looking back at that, you had Jordan Mendez hit a big field goal for you guys in Star Valley. That's an option that the Red Devils have not enjoyed as of late, but to have that type of a tool, that type of weapon to produce points, especially in a game like this, how valuable is that?
Oh, it's so nice to have Jordan being able to make the PATs for one, but have that option at the field goal. I always have Coach Mitchell, anytime we're down by the 30s, like field goal. And it's just a nice luxury. Like you said, we haven't had that for a while here. And we spent some time last night out there doing it. He's booming the ball. And so if it comes down to that, I have all the confidence in the world in our field goal unit. And I'd be okay with that.
One last question for you, Coach. When you look at the defense of Jackson, what is something that they do well that has kind of been something that you guys are keeping an eye on?
Well, their linebacker play is pretty good. They got a couple good linebackers that fill the hole pretty well. We're going to have to combo block and get to the backers, get to the second level. So we just have to do our job. Up front, we got to do our job, and they've been getting better every week, so I expect the same this week.
That's Coach Steve Moore, head coach for Evanston Red Devil football. Coach, thank you so much for the time. It's going to be a fun game. We're a great opponent, a great friendly rivalry that has developed between Jackson and Evanston, specifically over the last year when you look at other sports in the last football game we played. Thank you so much for your time. Best of luck. Anything else before we wrap it up?
No, I just want to wish everybody a happy homecoming and go Red Devils.
Our national anthem's been sung as we're a little bit ahead of schedule here, so we are going to go ahead and move right into our Ellingford brothers keys to the game. And for the Red Devils, it's going to be stopping shifty number one, Seb Brunner. He is averaging over 100 yards receiving, as you mentioned in the interview, and loves to be that go-to target for Harrison Ward. So for the Red Devils, it'll be shutting down Seb Brunner. Offensively, I think it's going to be a big night for Brady Roberts if the Red Devils are going to have success tonight, as that is your Ellingford brothers keys to the game. Moving on to our team intros, brought to you by Varsity Inc. Here's your 2023 Evanston Red Devil football team.
Cohen Morrow, senior, quarterback, and linebacker.
Brady Roberts, senior, running back, outside linebacker.
Cole Robinette, senior, linebacker, and fullback.
Drew Barker, senior, receiver, DB.
Gabe Hutchinson, senior, running back, and DB.
Michael Kopp, receiver, DB, senior.
Stephen Bowen, defensive line, and left guard.
Kenyon Muir, senior, I play offensive line and defensive line.
Kai Barker, receiver, linebacker.
Zane Leland, I'm a senior, I play right tackle and right defensive end.
Aiden Lichty, senior, fullback, and nose tackle.
Taryn Hawes, junior, left tackle, D end.
Bronson Sims, junior, receiver, and DB.
Brecken Rich, junior, linebacker.
Jordan Mendez, junior, kicker.
Jaron Welling, junior, center.
Jordan Welling, junior, right tackle.
Clayton Cook, junior, tight end, DB.
And those are your 2023 Evanston Red Devils, presented by Varsity Inc. Get all your Red Devil gear at Varsity Inc. on Main Street in Evanston. Speaking of Main Street in Evanston, we had a great homecoming parade, and My Local Radio was able to be in it thanks to our friends at Addicted Power Sports, as they were able to provide us with the vehicle that we used for the homecoming parade tonight. So a big thank you to Addicted Power Sports. That concludes our pregame show, brought to you by Cazin's Ace Furniture, and it looks like the Red Devils will have we'll see what the results of the coin toss is, and Evanston wins the toss, and they will defer, so Jackson will receive going right to left on mylocalradio.com. So Jackson does receive the opening kickoff. Real quick, have to give a shout out to everyone listening on KZ95 at Jackson Hole Radio. Thank you so much for tuning in to this one, and this one is going to be a good one, as really it's one of those deals where last year this was the game that really kind of got Jackson their playoff spot. Evanston haven't been to the playoffs since 2019, so it is one of those situations where you win this one and you are looking very, very likely to make it to the playoffs. As the Red Devils meet up just outside of the south end zone, being led by Kai Barker. As Kai Barker and the team swaying, getting ready to go. Red uniforms, red helmets, blue pants, red and white stripe down the side of the pants for the Red Devils. White numerals, a block E on the side of the shiny red helmet. Jackson, white uniforms, black numerals, black pants with a double orange stripe going down the side, and a JH in black trimmed in orange on a white helmet. As it's homecoming in Evanston, and we are ready to get started with a football game. As the K. Fackrell Stadium is rocking with the man himself, K. Fackrell, in attendance. And here they come. Through the tunnel, led out by Evanston's Grady Ivy carrying the pitchfork for the Red Devils. They line up on the near sideline, and we are ready to get started in this game in the 3A West. It's going to be huge for both of these two teams in the playoffs. You heard it from Coach White, you heard it from Coach Moore. Everyone in agreement on the importance of this game as we get started here. Jackson will receive the kickoff going right to left on mylocalradio.com. Evanston will send the defense out first. Of course, Jackson led out there by Harrison Ward, over 300 yards passing per game, making him the #1 passing quarterback in the state. Seb Brunner and Joey McNamara back to receive for the Bronx. And right now, special teams coach Jason Mitchell is out there talking with a side judge, and so too is Coach Steve Moore. Actually, he's not talking with him. He's kind of talked with the side judge, and now they're going to go over and talk with the white hat. So Brunner and McNamara back to receive for the Bronx to get us started here in Evanston. And a game that feels huge just being in the building here tonight. Jordan Mendez, the junior, out to kick for the Red Devils. Don't know what the conversation was, but it ended fairly early. So Jordan Mendez will kick it away for the Red Devils. Seb Brunner and Joey McNamara back to receive for the Bronx. Boot to ball, and we're underway with a line drive kick into the arms of McNamara, caught around the 15. Goes towards the right side. McNamara grabbed right around the 30 and brought down. So a 15-yard gain for McNamara, and it'll be 1st and 10. Jackson on their own 30. Brooks Searle in on the stop for the Red Devils. So now we get our first look at Harrison Ward. 6'2" senior Jackson. Ball on the 31-yard line. Bronx out there in a shotgun formation, trips towards the right, where the man in the slot, Brunner, split up wide right. Ward in the gun. Has May in the backfield with him. Takes the snap, and it's a handoff to May to start it off, and he's going nowhere. Cohen Morrow and Cole Robinette, along with Aiden Lichty, drive him back for a loss of 1 on the play. Second down and 11. Ball on the 30-yard line of the Bronx. So that first play was right where Evanston suspected he was going to go. But they may be softening some things up. Brunner, wide right. Shotgun formation for Ward. Takes the snap. He's looking to pass. Throws. That is incomplete. Intended for Cameron Kendall. Would have been caught around the 40-yard line. And it's 3rd and 11. Clock stops with 11:16 remaining in this first quarter. Packed house here at Fackrell Stadium. The visiting fans from Jackson turning up well, too, on the opposite end of the field. 3rd down and 11, ball on the 30. Ward back there with May in the gun, 2 on each end. Takes the snap. Ward throws, and that's sailing way into the Evanston sideline. And it's 4th and 11. To start it out, Ward goes 0 for 2, and the Bronx are going to have to give it to the Red Devils. So a punt coming up for Jackson, and back to receive, it's the Cousins Barker, Drew and Kai. On to punt for the Bronx, Jensen Smock, the 5'11" senior. He's standing outside his own 20, sends a spinner right over the head of Kai. This one's going to roll all the way into the end zone. Heck of a punt by Smock. And now the Red Devils take over on their own 20. So Evanston takes over with 11:04 remaining in the first quarter. No score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Red Devils last week in Star Valley lost that one 28-9. Bronx went to the Battle of the Bronx in Cody, and the #1 team in the latest Wild Preps Coaches and Media poll victorious 46-14. Here comes Cohen Morrow and the Red Devils as they are on the far hash on the 20-yard line. Morrow in the gun has Roberts back there off of his left hip. Takes the shotgun snap, handoff to Brady Roberts. He breaks off towards the right side, wrapped up and grabbed down, but he's able to break the tackle. But I tell you what, Cruz Forey almost had him and brought him down, and it's going to be a loss of about 3 on the play. Call it 3, yes. And Brady Roberts will make it 2nd down and 13. So all the way back to the 16-yard line, a loss of 4 is the official call. And the Red Devils on the near hash. Morrow in the guns got Roberts back there with him. 2 to the left, 3 split wide right. Handoff to Roberts, and he'll fight his way forward to almost the 25. Picks up about 9 yards on the play, and that'll set up 3rd down and 5. So Morrow in the gun, 1 to the right, trips to the left. Takes the snap. Looks to throws. That is caught by Kai Barker at the 35. Fights his way forward for the 1st down. And Kai Barker with a big reception from the 24 all the way to the Red Devil. Looks like 33-yard line. So a 9-yard completion to Kai Barker sets up the 1st down for the Red Devils. 1st and 10 from the 33 of Evanston. Clock still rolling, 9 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Just getting started here in Fackrell Stadium. Kai Barker split out wide right. Drew Barker to the left, and now Clayton Cook will come out wide right. So 2 to the right with Barker in the slot. Morrow takes the shotgun snap, hands it off to Roberts, and he'll rush forward and get pushed back. Loss of 1 on the play, as it does look like the Jackson Broncs have dialed up the run defense here. 2nd down and 11 as Brooks Searle will take a rest and Gabe Hutchinson comes in. 8 minutes, 42 seconds remaining in the first. 2nd down and 11. Morrow will go under center this time. Strong I formation, Hutchinson the deep back. 2nd down and 11 from the 31. Pitch it out to Gabe Hutchinson. Makes a man miss, but can't turn the corner. Will actually lose more yards on the play. It was 2nd down and 11, and now they are behind the 30. So a loss of 3 yards on the play to Gabe Hutchinson. 3rd and 14. So definite passing situation here for the Red Devils, and it looks like they will have that. Trips to the left with Barker and Sims in the slot. Cook split out wide left with Drew Barker on the right. Cohen takes a snap, rolls towards his left, has a man in front of him, and he's in trouble. Gets rid of it and throws it away for an incomplete pass. And we got a flag on the play. This may be intentional grounding. As the referees are going to meet. So 4th and long coming up. They're going to pick the flag up. So no penalty on the play as the white hat picks it up and waves the flag around. So 4th and long with 7:42 remaining in this one. In the first, rather. No score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. So Kai Barker will get ready to punt for the Red Devils as it'll go back to the Broncs. Seb Brunner back to receive for the Broncs, standing around his own 40-yard line. Kai around his own 15. Takes the snap. It's a low snap. He's able to catch it and get it off and put this one out of bounds right around the 38-yard line, and that's where Jackson will take over. So 1st and 10 Jackson on their own 38. It'll be on the near hash with 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. No score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Now we'll see what Harrison Ward can do. Jackson in that first drive came up with a grand total of -1 yards for team offense. Evanston on their first drive, a grand total of 10 yards. So both defenses have reigned supreme in the infant stages of this game. May in the backfield with Ward. Takes the shotgun snap, pitches it back out towards the right side. Taking off and running is May. Gets a good gain on the play across the 40. And they'll call that a gain of 5 on the play for Thomas May. So 2nd down and 5. From the 42-yard line of the Broncs. Ward in the gun. Takes the snap, handoff to May again, and he's driven back. Taryn Haas and Zane Leland in on the play. No gain on it. And it's 3rd and 5 from the 42. Harrison Ward has yet to try to go to Seb Brunner, as he'll be in the gun. May off of his left hip. Brunner split out towards the right. Andrew Hanna in motion from right to left. Takes the snap, back to pass, throws, that is caught and wrapped up by Michael Kopp. Shy of the first down. Michael Kopp with a great stop, and it's 4th and 1. As we'll check out the hit on the Clean Energy Instant Replay, as it's 4th and 1 from the 46-yard line, and we'll see what the Broncs decide to do here. So a 4-yard completion. Fourth down, Broncs going for it. Ward takes a snap, pitches it back out to May, who can't turn the corner, and the Red Devils have it. Turnover on downs as they stop him on the 45. Kai Barker in on the stop. And no gain on the play for May. And it's 1st and 10 Red Devils in Bronc territory at the 45-yard line. 5 minutes, 29 seconds left here in the first as the Red Devils will take over. Cohen Morrow, the senior, jogs out there to the huddle. Morrow in the gun. He's got Drew Barker towards the left, Kai Barker towards the right. Gabe Hutchinson in the backfield, takes the snap, hand off to Hutchinson. He'll bust through, fight his way forward, and they'll push it Philadelphia Eagle style all the way to the 40, so a gain of 5 for Gabe Hutchinson. 2nd down and 5, and nope, it's going to be a gain of 4 as it'll be 2nd down and 6 as they get to the 41-yard line. Hutchinson comes out. Cole Robinette comes in. Morrow in the gun. Split backs in the backfield with him. Shotgun snap, drops back to pass. Morrow throws. Caught by Clayton Cook to the 30, still on his feet all the way to the 25. A 16-yard gain to Clayton Cook makes it 1st and 10 Red Devils. So 1st and 10 from the 25, Red Devils knocking on the door of the end zone. Four minutes, 38 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Evanston trying to strike first. Split backs in the backfield, Cole Robinette and Brady Roberts with Cohen Morrow in the gun. 2 wide receivers are the Barkers. Cohen takes the snap. Looks downfield, now throws it for the end zone, Drew Barker, and he overthrew him for an incomplete pass. Oh, not quick enough on the draw there. So Morrow, 2 for 4 for 25 yards in the early going in this game. 2nd down and 10 from the 25. 4:33 remaining in the first quarter. No score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Strong eye formation for the Red Devils. Robinette and Roberts. Roberts the deep back. Morrow under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Cole Robinette, who goes forward for a gain of a couple. So Robinette picks up 2. That'll make it 3rd down and 8. Third and 7, actually, as they will go ahead and give him the extra yardage. And Evanston trying to finish off a drive here. 3rd and 7, ball on the 22 of Jackson. Need to get out to the 15. Morrow in the gun, tight bunch of receivers towards the left. Sims, Kai Barker, and Cook. Pitch it back out to Brady Roberts. Gets a good block from the front line, and going forward is Brady Roberts, still on his feet, picks up the first down all the way to the 10. On the Clean Energy Instant Replay, Roberts just fights his way forward to the 10-yard line. So they pick up 13 yards on that play there by Roberts. And it's 1st and 10, really 1st and goal from the 10. Red Devils on the far hash. Clock continues at 3:34 in the first. Morrow under center. Strong I formation with Hutchinson as the deep back. Morrow keeps it himself. Play action, throws for the end zone. Caught by Aiden Lichty and waltzes into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Devils. Check that, Brady Roberts, not Lichty. I thought that said 9, but Brady Roberts with the touchdown here as we check it out on the Clean Energy Instant Replay. Great read by Morrow as he sees Roberts wide open, and the Red Devils strike first. It's 6-0 Evanston on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard with, wrong side. As it's a 2-point conversion, pass to Mendez, and he's wrapped up and brought down by Seb Brunner. So 6-0 with 3:28 remaining in the first. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
10-yard touchdown pass from Morrow to Roberts, and the Red Devils are up 6-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As McNamara and Brunner will go back to receive the kick for the Bronx. Bronx offense in 2 drives so far. They've managed 8 total yards unofficially, as that one is a roller, goes off of the Bronx, and they have to jump on top of it. It's a roller skipping kick brought in by Connor Scott, who just lays down on it, and it's 1st and 10 Bronx on their own 35. They'll actually back it up to the 34-yard line, and with 3:25 remaining in the first. Here comes Harrison Ward and company. The senior quarterback in the gun, 2 towards the left, 2 towards the right, as May back in the backfield with him. Takes the snap, hands it off to May, and he is wrapped up and brought down by Taryn Haas after a gain of 5 yards. So that's 5 rushes for 9 yards for May. 2nd down and 5. Ball on the near hash. Ward in the gun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, throws, and that is caught and gets to the first down. Still on his feet, Cameron Kendall to the 45-yard line. So a gain of 6 yards on the play. As will be 1st and 10 Bronx. Michael Kopp in on the stop. Ball on the 46 of the Bronx. Ward takes the snap, drops back, throws to Hanna, caught in the backfield. He'll turn upfield, but won't get anywhere. Wrapped up and brought down for a gain. Tried to find Hanna. So 2nd down and 10 from the 46. Ball on the far hash, 2nd down. 46 of Jackson. 2 minutes, 3 seconds left in the first. Red Devils lead 6-0 thanks to a 10-yard touchdown pass from Cohen Morrow to Brady Roberts. Ward in the gun. Takes the snap. Hands it off to May, and he's off and running, already crossed the 40 to the 35, fighting his way to the 25. And a huge gain for Thomas May, all the way from the 46-yard line to the 25. So that's a 29-yard gain for Thomas May, and it's 1st and 10. Jackson at the Red Devil 25. Ward back to pass, throws, caught by Seb Brunner to the 20. Brunner up the gut to the 15, and another pickup for the Bronx as Roberts makes the play. And it's a fresh set of downs out to the 12. So a 13-yard gain and a whistle. Actually, with 91 seconds left, I think we're getting a timeout for the Red Devils, and we'll take it as well. Red Devils lead 6-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
.91 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Elan, Olliff coming to you live from the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth here at Fackrell Stadium in Evanston, Wyoming. Also a big shout out to our friends listening on the Jackson Hole Radio Network. Ward in the gun on 1st and 10 from the 13 of Evanston. Ward takes the snap. Looking towards his right, has to throw it away as the Red Devils were barreling down on him. That's exactly what he does. Cole Robinette and Brecken Rich in on the pressure for the Red Devils. 2nd down and 10. Ball on the Red Devil 13. Clock stops with 1:25 remaining in this first quarter. Ward in the gun. 2 wide receivers left, 1 right. Brunner in the slot on the left side. Hand off to May. He's got no one in front of him. Touchdown, Jackson. Handoff here by Ward, and May gets it, goes right through the seam, and the Red Devils were not expecting that one, and it is 6-all on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Smock to try the extra point to put Jackson on top. Kick is up, and it is good. Bronx lead 7-6 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back with more. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Red Devils down by 1 in the final seconds of this first quarter. 80 seconds to be exact. As Jensen Smock will kick it to the Red Devils. Kai Barker and Gabe Hutchinson back to receive for Evanston. So Smock retreats back as the Bronx lead by 1. And Smock sends a high line drive past Kai Barker and into the back of the end zone. Red Devils will start on their own 20. Cohen Morrow in the passing game in 2 drives. He's 3 for 5 for 35 yards and a touchdown. Brady Roberts, 4 rushes for 17 yards, including, and then also receiving 1 reception for 10 yards, and that was the touchdown. Evanston with a total of 56 yards here on offense, according to our unofficial count. No penalties in this game. 80 seconds remaining in the first. Morrow in the gun. Roberts off of his right hip. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Morrow takes the snap. Hand off to Roberts. Runs towards the left side. Makes a cut into the pile. And he'll get back. No, they're going to say he lost a couple on the play. It'll be a loss of 2. Second down and 12. From the 18 of Evanston. So he loses the yardage. Red Devils move back to the 19. Second down, 11, with 43 seconds and counting remaining in the quarter. Evanston driving from left to right. Morrow in the gun. Kai Barker and Clayton Cook off the right. Hutchinson goes in motion from left to right. Morrow gets it out to Hutchinson. He turns upfield, and Gabe Hutchinson fights past the 25 and gets to about the 27-yard line. So an 8-yard gain there for Gabe Hutchinson as the clock continues to roll. 9 seconds left in the quarter, and they're going to let it expire. 3rd down and 3, and that is going to do it. So 1 down, 3 to go. It's Jackson 7, Evanston 6 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
The very best place to stay when you visit Evanston, Wyoming is the Best Western Dunmar Inn. This amazing hotel is located on 10 beautiful acres and offers clean, comfortable rooms with amazing beds, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, open in the summer, and a wonderful on-site restaurant that provides a complimentary breakfast with every stay, all at an affordable rate. Whenever your travels bring you to Evanston, Wyoming, make all your room reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, 1601 Harrison Drive.
3rd down and 3, Red Devils, as they are on their own 27. Morrow under center in a strong I formation. Goes for the quick pass. Caught by Kai Barker for the first down. to the 35-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play, and that seems to be how things are going for the Red Devils as Kai now with 17 yards on 2 receptions. 1st and 10 Red Devils at the 36-yard line. So a 9-yard gain for Kai Barker. Same formation, strong eye, fakes the handoff, throws over the top, caught by Clayton Cook to the 40, still on his feet at the 30, to the 20, 10, he's gone, touchdown, Red Devils! Cohen Morrow with the catch to Clayton Cook, and he was off. Let's check it out on the Clean Energy Instant Replay. The big tight end for the Red Devils gets going, and Evanston pulls into the lead 12-7. Mendez on to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. Red Devils lead 13-7. Here in the second quarter, you're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
Clayton Cook, 64 yards from the 36 all the way to the house. And the Red Devils lead 13-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As Jordan Mendez will prepare to kick it away for Evanston. Seb Brunner and Joey McNamara back to receive for the Bronx. Mendez, the junior, to kick away for Evanston. Great game so far. It has been a hard-fought battle. Mendez, boot to ball, high end over end kick. And it will go into the hands of Brunner. He leaps at the 1 yard line to get it. Seb, he's got room to work with. Out to the 30. Brunner to the 35, 40. Puts on a stiff arm and is finally brought down by Evanston's Braden Wallace. Out to the 50-yard line. Heck of a return by Seb Brunner. We knew he'd have some electric plays here tonight. And that is definitely taking the lid off the basket, so to speak. 1st and 10 at the 50. And the Red Devils having a conversation right now as they're going to talk with the White Hat. Steve Moore having a conversation with the officiating crew. First and 10 from the 50. Ward in the gun. He has May back there with him. Also standing in the backfield, Justin Castellano. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to May. Here comes Cole Robinette in the backfield, but he misses the sack. Throw by Ward, goes deep, looking for Seth Brunner, and he can't make the catch at the 1. Ward let this thing fly, and Brunner just can't bring it in. 2nd down and 10 from the 50. Here comes the Bronx again. Brunner wide right, covered by Michael Kopp. Check that, it's going to be actually well, we got a flag early as it was Cole Robinette actually on the coverage, but Brunner and Robinette both ended up on the ground after the incomplete pass. This could hurt the Red Devils. We'll see who the penalty's coming against. They're having a conversation here. And they pick up the flag. I think that they thought it was offsetting penalties. So they pick up the flag. Actually, it is a personal foul on Evanston. And it'll march Jackson forward to the 35. So one penalty for 15 yards against the Red Devils. So 1st and 10, Bronx. Ward in the gun, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Takes the snap, goes for the quick pass, throw, caught out of the backfield, put down quickly by Drew Barker. Gain of about 2 yards on the play as it was caught by Cameron Kendall. And they'll get 3 on the play. So Cameron Kendall picks up his first reception of the game. 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 32-yard line. Ball on the far hash. Ward in the gun, fakes the handoff, throws it out to Andrew Hanna, and he's brought down by Kai Barker and a whole gang of Red Devils. All the way back to the 35, and they give those 3 yards right back. As Kai Barker drives him back for a loss of 2 yards, and it is 3rd down and 9. Big opportunity here for Evanston to get Jackson off the field, but a big opportunity for Jackson to kill some Evanston momentum. Takes the snap, Ward throws, that is caught, and turning upfield trying to get the first down was Griffin Miller. He gets out to the 30-yard line, and Bronson Sims makes the stop, and it's out to the 32. Check that, the 29, sorry. So 4th and 4 after a gain of 7 on the play. They're going to go for it. So 4th down and 4. Takes the snap. Handoff to Brunner, and he's wrapped up and going nowhere. Breckenridge makes the stop for the Red Devils. And Breckenridge brings them back, resulting in a loss of 1. And the Red Devils take over with a turnover on downs. Up by 6. They'll take over on their own 31 with 9:26 remaining in the half. In the halftime show brought to you by Time Vision, we'll have a special interview with Dan Wheeler of the Evanston Hall of Fame. He'll tell us about all of our great inductees that will be honored tomorrow night at the Evanston Hall of Fame banquet. Morrow in the gun, 3 to the left. He's got Roberts back there with him, dropping back to pass. Throw, looking for Brooks Searle, and he would have caught it right around the 45 of Jackson, and just a step behind that one. 2nd and 10, Red Devils. So 2nd down and 10. Roy Barker gives Cohen the play. 9 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in this half. Red Devils lead 13-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Morrow, 6 of 9 for 116 yards and 2 touchdowns. Not a bad first half for the senior. In the shotgun, dropping back to go again. Here comes the pressure, makes one man miss and throws it into the Jackson sideline. Third and 10 from the 31 for the Red Devils. Jordan Mendez being talked to by Coach Roy Barker. He'll run out to join the huddle, and Clayton Cook will take a well-deserved rest after a 64-yard gallop to the end zone in the last drive. That put the Red Devils on top 13-7. Well, we were wondering, will we get another close game like what we had last year between these two teams? The answer so far is yes. Shotgun formation. Morrow, back to pass. Here comes someone in the backfield. Andrew Hanna now back there. Morrow flicks it back up high, and that is deflected away by Seb Brunner around the Jackson 40. Looking for Brooks Searle, but Brunner is able to put his hands on it and put it into the sideline. 4th and 10 from the 31. And there's a flag on the field, though. Let's see who it's on. It's an illegal man downfield on the Red Devils. So they'll illegal man downfield on the Red Devils. They signal it multiple times, and now they're saying that the penalty has been declined. So it is a incomplete pass. So 4th and 10 from their own 31. They're going to punt it back to the Bronx. Brunner standing in the shadow of his own 30-yard line for the Bronx. 9:06 remaining as Kai Barker stands around his own 18-yard line. Good snap at the belly. High kick to Brunner, caught, and he is wrapped up and brought down immediately by Bronson Sims at the 35.
Tackled by Drew Barker from Evanston. 1st and 10 Jackson from their 35-yard line.
So 1st and 10 Bronx at their own 35. Clock stops at a tick under 9 minutes left in the half. Red Devils lead 13-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Someone's passing around Little Caesars Pizza around the student section. Now it's back here behind the press box, and I can smell it. That's not a very fun thing, especially when you're kind of hungry. Harrison Ward out there, shotgun formation, takes this snap, hands it off to May, and Kai Barker says no. Loss of 4 yards on the play as I'll make it 2nd down and 12, so loss of 2. And Harrison Ward, Thomas May, 8 rushes for 49 yards. Harrison Ward now back in the gun. He's got May back there with him. Trips to the left. The lone receiver on the right is Brunner. Takes the snap. Looking towards the left. Throw over the top. Incomplete. Thought at caught around the 45-yard line, intended for Tyson Kendall. And now brings up 3rd down and 12 from the 33-yard line of the Bronx. Ward in the gun. Takes the snap, looking to throw, and does get it out and brought down quickly. Cameron Kendall, as Brady Roberts brings him down. It'll be 4th and 11 as they get 1 yard on the play, it looks like, as they do move the ball marker up. But Cameron Kendall takes the screen pass, gets a step, and that's about it. Drew and Kai Barker back to receive the smock punt. High end over end punt. It will go to Drew Barker. He gets some room to work with, gets out to the 40, and that'll about do that for him. So the Red Devils will take over right around the 41-yard line of Evanston. Actually, they'll move it to the 40. So, Red Devils up by 6 right now on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Morrow in the gun. 3 to the left, including Brady Roberts. The lone running back next to Morrow is Hutchinson. Takes the snap. Quick throw to Drew Barker, who actually overrun it and then came back to the ball. Great catch by Drew. He gets a 4-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down and 4. 121 yards in the air for Cohen Morrow. Drew with his first reception of the night. 2nd down and 6, ball at the 44-yard line on the near hash. Morrow goes into the gun, trips towards the right side, 1 towards the left. Brady Roberts back there with Morrow. Cohen taking the snap, drops back, throws, caught by Kai at the 45, to the 40 of Jackson, to the 35, has a man on the ground, to the 20, puts on a stiff arm, to the 10, and brought down. Huge play by Kai Barker. Look at this on the Clean Energy Instant Replay. Puts a massive stiff arm, and Kai Barker from the 44 to the 10.
We have a sideline warning here on the white team.
Sideline warning on the Bronx. And to the Red Devils. So he goes 6 yards across the 50 and then 40 more yards, so 46-yard reception for Kai Barker. 1st and goal on the 10. Morrow hands off to Roberts, goes towards the right side. He ducks into the pile and will pick up some yards there. See where they spot this one. 2nd and goal from the 7 after a gain of 3 for Brady Roberts. Red Devils trying to stretch the lead to double digits. Morrow goes under center. Robinette and Roberts in the strong eye formation. Sends a man in motion. Morrow fakes a handoff, rolls towards his left, throws for the end zone. That's in and out of the hands of Kai Barker. So that'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 7. Red Devils up by 6. (13-7) on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 5:26 remaining in this first half. Morrow in the gun, split backs back there with him. It's Robinette And Roberts takes the snap, looking to pass. Now sends a man towards the end zone, fires it up, and that is, are you kidding me? A diving catch by Drew Barker in the end zone, in the corner. Unbelievable. We have to look at that on the Clean Energy Instant Replay. Drew Barker on the right corner of the end zone. He's underplayed it, dives and makes a catch for the Red Devils. Oh my goodness. Red Devils with a huge offensive play. 19-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. A 7-yard touchdown pass to Drew Barker. Kick is up, and it is good. Red Devils lead 20-7. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Drew Barker with one of the most impressive catches you will ever see at any level. He overran into the end zone. Morrow flings it up. He sees it short, and Drew Barker lays out, puts it in his arms, and the Red Devils lead 20-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Mendez to kick it away for the Red Devils as Evanston with just under 200 yards of offense here in the first half with 5:18 remaining. Mendez sends this one high. It will be McNamara who catches it around the 10-yard line. Breaks towards the left side and makes one man miss, finally brought down around the 25-yard line by Braden Wallace. So 1st and 10 from the 25 of the Bronx. Seven of 14 for 30 yards, my unofficial count for Harrison Ward. As it's 1st and 10 at the 25 of the Bronx. 86 total yards for the Bronx. Lone touchdown coming from a 13-yard sprint by Thomas May. Ward in the gun. Bronson Sims and Seb Brunner on the left side. Pass in and out of the hands of Andrew Hanna at the 30. Cohen Morrow and Brady Roberts on that one. That's Roberts will get the defense. 2nd down and 10. Clock stops at 5:08 left in the first half. Trips to the right, one to the left. Ward takes the snap, looking, throws. That is caught by Seb Brunner and a flag on the play. Looked like some contact on the play. And it looks like they're going to leave this flag sitting there. They're going to have a conversation between the officials. They haven't signaled where this is going. And they're running out to the flag. I think this is getting picked up. It is. No penalty. And it is 3rd and 10. Sorry, 2nd and 10. I think it's supposed to be 2nd down and 10. No, I think they got to change. The down counter, yeah, 3rd and 10. I was wondering about that because the first pass was the one to Hannah where he went in and out of his hands, and then you had that one right now. So 3rd and 10. Ward drops back to pass, throws. That one is broken up by Cohen Morrow. And Kai Barker would have been caught by Andrew Hannah around the 45 of Jackson. Jesse Page also in on it, and now here comes the punting team. Red Devils will get it back with 4:59 to play in the first half, up 20-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Smock will come out to punt it for the Bronx. Drew and Kai Barker standing on their own 40 to return the punt. Smock sends this one at Drew. He'll catch, let that one drop right around the 40. It'll take a Jackson roll out of bounds right around the 33-32 yard line. So the Red Devils will take over and have some momentum right now. Cohen Morrow, not a bad night for him. Nine of 15 for 173 yards and 3 touchdowns. 1st and 10, Red Devils on their own 34. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Morrow in the gun. Tight formation of 3 receivers off the left on the far hash. Roberts off his left hip. Takes the snap. Throws. That one's caught by Clayton Cook at the 40. Makes a spin at the 45. Fights his way to the 49. 15-yard gain to Clayton Cook. And already Cohen Morrow approaching 200 yards receiving, and Clayton Cook over 100. 1st and 10, Red Devils on the 49 of Jackson. 188 passing yards for Cohen Morrow tonight, unofficially. Morrow in the gun, trips to the right, has Roberts back there with him. Takes it, runs towards the right, sends a man. Here comes the pressure, sacked for a loss of 9 yards. So a loss of 9 yards puts the Red Devils back at the 40-yard line as Brooks Searle will take a well-deserved rest, and here comes Gabe Hutchinson. So 2nd down and a ways to go from the 40. They have to get to the Jackson 46 in order to pick up this 1st down. Morrow under center, strong eye formation. Hutchinson, the deep back. Roberts, the fullback. Sends a man in motion, it's Kai Barker. Keeps it himself. Morrow rushing out towards the left side, looking to pass, has some time, puts another escape, he's gonna tuck it and go himself. Morrow makes a break, tries to cross the 50 and he'll get there, so a 10-yard gain for Cohen Morrow on 2nd down and 19. That was very Patrick Mahomes-like, the way he kind of came back, then cut away, tried to just keep sprinting. 3rd down and 9 after the 10-yard gain by Cohen Morrow. Clock still rolling, 3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Red Devils on top, 20-7, and they will get the ball back to start the 2nd half. 3 to the right. Morrow in the gun. Takes the snap, rolls towards the right, has a pocket, throws. That is incomplete. Tried to find Drew Barker right around the 1st down marker at the 46. And that'll now bring up the punting team. 4th down and 9 from the 50-yard line. And here comes Kai Barker to lead the punting group. Brunner retreating back towards his own 15 in order to receive this punt. 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. Snap is high. Barker is able to snag it in. Kicks it up high, and that one will go past Brunner. Rolling, and out of bounds at the 2. Great punt by Kai Barker. And the Red Devils pin the Bronx deep. They're actually going to give it to him at the hang on. They're going to set him up at the 5-yard line. So that's still a great punt by Kai Barker. Correction, 7-yard line for the Bronx. Ward in the gun with May back there with him. 2:33 to play in the first half. Ward takes the snap, looking to pass, throw, that is caught and brought down at the 25-yard line. Great catch by Tyson Kendall. So it goes from the 7 to the 25, an 18-yard gain for Kendall. 1st and 10, Jackson. Ward in the gun. Takes the snap, hands it off to May. He'll run for it. Wrapped up there first is Cole Robinette, and that's a 2-yard pickup. So 2nd down and 8 from the 27-yard line of the Bronx. Ward in the gun. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. That is caught at the 30 and wrapped up again by Robinette. So a 3-yard pickup for Griffin Miller. That is his 2nd reception. He's got 10 yards on the day. 3rd down and 5. Ward takes the snap, drops back, throws deep. That is incomplete. Knocked away by Cohen Morrow. Would have been caught around the 50. Tyson Kendall, the intended receiver, and it's 4th down and 5 from their own territory. Here comes the punting group for the Bronx. 20 pass attempts by Jackson in this one. Kai and Drew Barker standing around their own 40 to receive this punt from Jensen Smock. 80 seconds remaining in the half. Snap to Smock, and that is blocked! It's blocked and it's loose! Picked up by Clayton Cook. Touchdown, Red Devils! Clayton Cook with the block, and he is able to go get it! Are you joking me right now? Red Devils on top, 26-7. Clayton Cook with the amazing special teams play, blocks the punt, gets behind everyone, and he runs up and dives on it right as the ball bounces into the end zone. Oh my goodness. Clayton Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the game. That was impressive. And the homecoming crowd is loving what they are seeing here tonight. Red Devils going for 2. Up 26-7. Morrow in the gun. Roberts off his right hip. Takes the snap. Drops back. Throws. Kai Barker. Caught it. It's good. Red Devils lead 28-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope.
where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors, where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Red Devils lead 28-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Clayton Cook with a 64-yard touchdown reception, and then the blocked punt, he dives on it right as it's going back into the end zone, and the Red Devils get the touchdown. They lead it 28-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Mendez to kick it away for the Red Devils. High end over end kick towards Seb Brunner. He catches it and slips at the 15. Everything going right for the team in red. The team in white looking for some answers. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in the first half, and the Red Devils lead 28-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We're getting a score update for Star Valley and Powell. It's Star Valley 21, Powell 14, just underway in the fourth. Ward in the gun. Going to see a lot of him as they are down big. Throw caught by Kendall, and he's wrapped up after a gain of about 3 yards on the play. Cohen, Morrow, and Drew Barker on the tackle. So second down and 7. As Cameron Kendall has kind of been the guy that Ward has been going to more lately. Throw left side, caught. Intended. It would have been caught with one hand by Griffin Miller, but it's now third down and 7. As the Broncs are quickly to work here. .42 seconds remaining in the half. Third and 7 from the Bronx 18-yard line. Ward takes the snap, drops back, looking to go deep, but there's a flag on the play and the ball's loose. Jumped back on it though was Ward. We'll see what the flag is. As the sack will lose them quite a bit of yards, but we'll see what the penalty is. Waiting the call from the officials with 35 seconds. Unnecessary roughness on the Red Devils. And the Red Devil fans letting their feelings on this situation known. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty that'll march the Broncs out to the 32-yard line. So first and 10, Jackson at their own 32 with 35 seconds and counting left in the half. Evanston gets the ball back at the half. Ward takes the snap, throws, that is caught at the 40 and driven out of bounds. Couldn't see who the receiver was on the other end. It looks like Kendall. As Cole Robinette swings him out of bounds. Gain of 6 yards on the play. So second down and 4. As the clock stops with 21.5 seconds remaining. Second down and 4. Back to pass, throws, Brunner wide open, caught at the 45, and he is wrapped up and brought down by Bronson Sims. So a 7-yard gain for Seb Brunner. First and 10 Bronx from the 46-yard line. 2 receptions for 20 yards for Brunner. 14.7 seconds and counting. As we have a timeout, we'll take it as well. Red Devils lead 28-7. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
Breaking news from Star Valley. Powell and Star Valley tied at 21 late in the fourth quarter. 14.7 seconds left here in the first half. First and 10 from the 46 of the Bronx. Ward in the gun. Takes the snap. Looking to pass, throws. That is caught by Andrew Hanna at the 50, and it'll be a gain of about 5 on the play. Brady Roberts drags him out of bounds, and the clock stops with 7 seconds. So second down and 4 from the Red Devil 48-yard line. This will probably be the final play of the half. Maybe one more after this. We'll find out. Ball on the 48 of Evanston. Second and 4. Ward back to pass. Here comes the pressure, and he throws it deep. That is intercepted by Bronson Sims. Oh, my goodness. We'll look at it again on the Clean Energy Instant Replay. Ward launches this one deep, and Sims does it again. Mr. Football for the Red Devils is he's got a nose for it, and that's the end of the half. It's 28-7. Red Devils halfway home on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to have returned to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Get a degree or certification, earn your high school GED, get job skills, become CPR certified, or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
The life flight from University of Utah Hospital landing to present a special guest here at the halftime as we have a 20-minute halftime show here for homecoming. Really quick, let's go over the homecoming royalty right now. Your second attendant, Ryan Debenham and Brady Roberts. Your first attendants, Ali Sanchez and Kai Barker. And your homecoming king of 2023, Michael Kopp, and your homecoming queen, Hallie Davis. Congratulations to the homecoming royalty of Evanston High School. As we are going to find out who this special guest is that has been brought in via helicopter here at the Fackrell Stadium, where the Red Devils enjoy a 28-7 lead. Bronson Sims sends everyone into a frenzy right before the half with a diving interception, and that is the second diving catch we have seen from Evanston here tonight, as Drew Barker had probably the touchdown of the year, overran into the end zone, saw that the ball was short, it came down short, and he laid out, brought it in for the complete pass. And I believe that might be Kay Fackrell himself. I think Kay Fackrell himself was just... Yep. Kay and Colleen Fackrell brought in to Kay Fackrell Stadium via the University of Utah Air Med crew. Of course, Kay Fackrell, multiple time state champion head coach here in Evanston. Man, hats off to Bubba O'Neill and the activities staff. They have put on a show here for homecoming here tonight, making this a massive event for everyone. Let's go ahead and go to our first half highlights, brought to you by our halftime show, the Uinta Iron Vision halftime show, where our vision is to improve yours. The scoring got started by the Red Devils when Brady Roberts took it in from 10 yards out with 3:28 left in the first, and with the extra point was actually a fake, and they missed that one, so it's 6-0 Red Devils. Then the Broncs respond with a 13-yard touchdown by Thomas May, making it 7-6 Broncs. Then the Red Devils with a Clayton Cook 64-yard touchdown gallop, making it 13-0. And then the Red Devils with that diving play by Drew Barker with 5:18 remaining in the half, makes it 20-7. And then Clayton Cook gets the punt block around the 15-yard line. It rolls behind the defense of Jackson, and Clayton Cook is able to jump on the ball right before it goes into the end zone, and that gives us our 28-7 score. Those are your first half highlights here on our halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. It is a big week here in Evanston, as many people will be enshrined, or not many people, but many people have been enshrined in the Evanston Hall of Fame. And tomorrow night, a new class will be enshrined. Katie Anderson, Brandy Beatty, John Carlton, Mary Orchard, Mel Orchard, Kay Ann Saxton, the late Rick Schuler, Stoney Searle, and the 1985 EHS record track 4x800 relay, Joe Holt, Stuart Profit, Lance Profit, and Rocky Searle. And we will hear about them in a special halftime interview brought to you by one of our best interviewers at mylocalradio.com, Colton Bagley, talking with Dan Wheeler of the Evanston Hall of Fame. We'll have that interview right after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston. Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910. Welcome to a brand new edition of the Evanston Community Chat. This is our time to talk with people who have fun, exciting, and important things going on in our community. And we definitely have all three of those on today's edition because we are proud to be joined by Dan Wheeler. He's here to tell us all about the Evanston Hall of Fame events that are coming up. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Yeah, we appreciate you joining us here in the downtown studios. So as we get started, I think the first thing we should talk about is the dates, times, and locations so everybody can start planning.
Great. The banquet, the induction dinner is Saturday. It's September 30th. It's at the traditional Evanston Roundhouse. The mixer is at 6 o'clock, and then the dinner is at 7. This is not a formal event, but a tie would be nice. It's $35 a plate, and if you are so interested, you can contact Donna Bruce at Evanston Administration Building and get tickets, or can contact me. You can also buy a ticket at the door.
Yeah, we're always excited for it because the radio station comes down. We usually broadcast it as well. So it's always a super fun event. Before we get into this year's exciting events, can you talk a little bit about the history of the Hall of Fame?
This is the 11th year for the Hall of Fame induction banquet. And it's been amazing to understand the dynamics of people, of what they've done with their lives and the distances. They will come back and say, this was really a cool event, and are very, very proud to be part of it.
It really proves that there are some fantastic people from our community that have gone out to do some amazing things.
Amazing things. Yes, it is.
So since we're talking about that, let's get right into it. Can you tell us a little about the inductees for this year?
Oh, absolutely. And we, over the last 4 or 5 years, we've had a posthumous award for different people. And this year we really felt that Mr. Rick Schuler, who was a vital part of this community, who unfortunately passed away last year, and so he will be inducted into our Hall of Fame. We have a gentleman by the name of Stoney Searle who lives in Rock Springs, but he in 1985, I believe it was one of 2 undefeated wrestling state champions. So through the whole course of the year was undefeated. We have a lady by the name of Can Saxton who was at the school district for many, many years, 40 years, and was a real pillar of Evanston High School. We also have Katie Anderson. She's a fairly young lady, but a very renowned vet in the zoo and those type of things in the Northwest, and we're proud to have her. Brandy Beatty works for Ford Motor Company, and we've tried to get Brandy in some years ago, and she lived in China and was not able to, because of COVID, make the event, but now she lives in Atlanta and will be here, so that'll be fun. John Carlton, a man that graduated in 1960, a University of Wyoming graduate, a career military officer, and has since had a distinguished career after that at teaching military science and some things at UNLV. We've had in the past father and son, or a son introduce a father, or father introduce a son. But this year we have a brother and sister. So Mary Orchard, who was very distinguished athletically at Evanston High School, and then her brother Mel Orchard, who also was, and then has gone on in a very distinguished career as an attorney. Those are the individuals. And then we have one team, and this is a 1984 track relay 4x800. And there were 4 team members, and this record is still standing 40 years later. And we thought we should recognize those individuals as Joe Holtz, Lance Proffitt, Stuart Proffitt, and Rocky Seal.
Those are some amazing inductees, a great variety too.
A great variety, and you have to be nominated to be part of the Hall of Fame. So I encourage anyone, if you have someone that you think would be right for the Hall of Fame, please nominate them. Oftentimes, it's not the first time because if you've been nominated and you didn't make the induction, then it rolls over into the next year. So we're more than happy to take as many nominations as we can.
Yeah, we're already looking forward to the next batch because it's just amazing to be able to shine a spotlight on these wonderful individuals that came from Evanston and have gone out across the world, some of these folks, and really made some amazing accomplishments.
Amazing accomplishments. And I think one of the things that stands out is that all of them in the past have been very humble, and they wanted to talk not so much about what they did in life, but they wanted to talk about the great experience of growing up, going to school, and still being part of Evanston.
Because, yeah, this Hall of Fame is a big part of Evanston. I know it's not just the dinner and reception, but many of the inductees are in the parade at homecoming, and they go to the homecoming football game. So
yeah, it's kind of a fun weekend. So we're looking forward to, and so far, everyone is committed. We'll be here. So that'll be a nice time.
So it's a great event, and you can be a part of it. Everybody is invited to do that. So be sure to pick up those tickets. Can we go over dates and times one more time?
Absolutely. So it is Saturday, September 30th. It's at the Evanston Roundhouse. Mixer is at 6. Dinner is at $7, $35 a ticket for the dinner. We try and make it so that it's not an arduous, long event. And so we try to get through it, and we try to limit what the people that induct them say and what they are, because we don't want it to be a real long night.
I mean, I've seen them. They're wonderful events, and they're great to go to. One more time, the best way to get those tickets.
The best way to get the tickets would be with Donna Bruce. She is at the activities office, and you can go dbruce at uena1.com.
Very good. So it's exciting, and we're really looking forward to it. We want to send a big thank you to everybody who is participating in the Hall of Fame and make it happen, because I know there's a lot of work going into planning these events. So big thank you to all of those folks. A huge thank you, because they don't happen by accident. They don't just fall off the truck and happen. These events take a lot of work, and we appreciate everybody behind the scenes working on that. We want to thank Mr. Dan Wheeler for joining us here in the downtown studios. Before we let you go, do you have any final thoughts to share with us?
It's very rewarding, and I get a great deal of pleasure, as does our committee, seeing the people like, oh, this isn't a hot dog at the halftime of a football game. This is a little something special. And so there are large plaques that have their pictures on it that are in the gymnasium at the high school. So if you go to a basketball game or volleyball, you can look at those plaques.
That's awesome that the honor continues, and we appreciate them coming back to Evanston, because like you said, some of them are coming from a long distance to come back for this, and we appreciate them doing that and remembering the community. And it's just a win-win situation all around for the community, for the honorees, for everybody involved. It's a wonderful event.
It's a great time.
We want to remind you one more time, that is the Evanston Hall of Fame banquet that is coming up very soon. If you have missed any of the details from this interview, be sure to check out an archived version of it on mylocalradio.com. Another great place to find all those great details. And we want to one more time thank Dan Wheeler for joining us here in the downtown studios. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it very much, as our committee does. Thank you.
And that will be it for this edition of the Evanston Community Chat. Please remember the Evanston Hall of Fame banquet coming up very soon, and we will be talking with you on Community Chat again in the near future. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic day.
Big thank you to Colton Bagley and Dan Wheeler for joining us on our Uinta Eye and Vision halftime show, where our vision is to improve yours. And great class going into the Evanston Hall of Fame in 2023, and they will be inducted tomorrow night at the Evanston Hall of Fame banquet. And we will have that live on mylocalradio.com if you can't make it, starting right around 7. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll get you set for the second half with some stats, as well as the out-of-town scoreboard of thrilling finish in Star Valley. You don't want to miss it. You're tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to return to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
On the field right now, your Evanston Classics, the reigning state champions, I should have said. As we get set for half number 2, it is 28-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Evanston in charge with 3 minutes remaining in halftime. Let's go ahead and look at the out-of-town scoreboard. In the 4A, this was a highly anticipated matchup. Number 1, Cheyenne East, and number 2, Sheridan. At the half, it is Sheridan 23, Cheyenne East 21. So that one living up to the hype there in the third quarter. Number 3, Natrona on top of unranked Rock Springs 21-3. In the second quarter, Central on top of South 23-0. In the third quarter, Kelly Walsh on top of Laramie 12-3. In the first quarter, number 4, Campbell County on top of Thunder Basin. Number 5, Thunder Basin 14-0. Well, we have a final in Star Valley. The Braves beat the Powell Pioneers 24-21. Braves kick a game-winning field goal with 0.6 seconds left in the game. At the half, Cody on top of Green River. Of course, Cody number 1 on top of Green River 62-0. And here in Evanston, of course, we know what the numbers are. It's 28-7 Red Devils. Riverton on top of Lander at the half, 29-14. Buffalo and Douglas, Rollins at Worland. We don't have anything there yet. We have one final from 2A. Mountain View beats Cokeville 17-6. As Eardley Platts with second half touchdowns for Mountain View. Thermopolis on top of Pinedale 13-0. Torrington currently leads tied Tongue River at 7. Number 3, Bighorn on Wheatland 21-7 at the half. Lyman beating Kemmer 32-0 in the third quarter. Newcastle on top of Upton Sundance 17-14. In 1A 9-man at the half, it's Moorcroft 14, number 4 Lingle Fort Laramie 7. In the second quarter, it's Saratoga 6, Wright nothing. In the second quarter, it's number 1 Pine Bluffs 14, Lusk nothing. And in 1A 6-man, it is number 2 Encampment over number 5 Casey 61-27, and HEM on top of Midwest 79-26. No score from Rich County and Level yet. Maybe we can actually get a score there, as we are looking at that one. See if we can get a live peek into that one. And it is 7-0 Level in the second quarter on over there in Level. So we are ready to get started with our third quarter action, and the Red Devils lead at 28-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Let's give you some team stats. Harrison Ward on 26 attempts. He's got an interception and 75 yards. Thomas May, 9 rushes for 51 yards, including the 13-yard touchdown, and a total of 131 unofficial offensive yards for the Jackson Bronx. For the Evanston Red Devils, Cohen Morrow, he has thrown it 17 times and is around 188 yards passing with 3 touchdowns tonight. Brady Roberts, 6 rushes for 19 yards. Gabe Hutchinson, 2 rushes for a yard. but it's been the air that the Red Devils have gotten it done. Clayton Cook, 2 touchdowns, 3 receptions for 95 yards and a total of 212 offensive yards for the Evanston Red Devils. Evanston will receive the second half kickoff to get us started here in the second half as the helicopter is starting to take off here at Fackrell Stadium. That brought in the namesake to the stadium to kick off this halftime show. Some adjustments for the Bronx. Well, down this much, you're going to have to do what got you here, and that is go to the air a lot. And you got a feeling we're going to see a lot of the arm of Harrison Ward. Seb Brunner has been kept at bay. He averages over 100 yards a game receiving. Tonight, he's got 2 receptions for 20 yards. So the Red Devils have done a good job keeping him at bay. But the big thing for Evanston is they're getting a lot of the big plays. The 64-yard run by Clayton Cook. The punt block for a touchdown by Clayton Cook. The interception by Bronson Sims. Everything seems to be going the team in Red's way, and they just have to continue building on the momentum as they will get the ball back at the half. As the helicopter begins to leave Fackrell Stadium. Of course, that is the University of Utah Air Med helicopter. Big shout out to everybody listening, both on 99.1 FM, online at mylocalradio.com, and also listening in Jackson Hole at KZ95 Jackson Hole Radio as the UMed helicopter from University of Utah descends into the sky above Fackrell Stadium. Good job on the camera work on mylocalradio.com as we get set for second half kickoff. 12 minutes goes on the clock. Red Devils lead by 21 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As the helicopter vanishes into the Uintah County sky, we get ready for half number 2. Red Devils with a strong lead, but this Jackson team, with the way their offense is built, can erase big leads like that fairly quickly. You got to keep your foot on the pedal if you're the Red Devils. Smock will kick it right to left for the Bronx. Evanston will have Kai Barker and Gabe Hutchinson back to receive for the Red Devils. Jackson in the white, Evanston in the red. As we get ready to go here in the third quarter. Smock with the kick. And we're underway in the second half. High end over end kick. It will go to Kai Barker, caught at the 10. Barker finds the sideline, gets past a group, still on his feet to the 40, breaks a man, he's at the 50 and brought down in Bronx territory at the 47-yard line. And the Red Devils looking to keep the momentum going as Kai Barker returns that one into Bronx territory. It'll be spotted around the 47-yard line of Jackson. Here we go, ball on the far hash. Let's see what the Red Devils decide to do on this first play from scrimmage of the second half. Morrow in the gun, he's got Roberts. Check that, that's Hutchinson back there with him. Takes the snap, pitches it to Brady Roberts on the end around, and he'll fall forward for a gain of about 2 on the play. We may see a lot of running from Evanston as they're going to want to keep the clock rolling. So second down and 9, Brady Roberts, 7 rushes for 20 yards. Ball on the 46-yard line of Jackson. Have to get it out to the Jackson 37. Strong I formation for the Red Devils. Roberts, the deep back. Takes the snap, hand off to Roberts, goes towards the right side, off the right tackle, cross the 45 to the 44. So a pickup of 2 more yards, and it's 3rd and 7. Mendez comes on the field. Drew Barker will take a well-deserved break. So does Brooks Searle. So on 3rd and 7, ball at the 44-yard line of the Bronx. See what Evanston decides to do. Shotgun formation. Roberts off the right hip. 3 wide receivers, split wide right, 1 to the left. Morrow takes the snap. Here comes the protection. Rolls towards his right. Trio of blocks, throws it up. Caught by Brooks Searle at the 20 to the 15. And he fumbles the football, picked up by Clayton Cook at the 11-yard line. Oh, they will mark him down at the 15, 13-yard line. So from the 44 to the 13. Good gain there for Brooks Searle. So 31-yard gain. And Cohen Morrow officially over 200-yard passing tonight. Morrow takes a snap, handoff to Roberts, goes off the right side, drags a few Broncs with him. And for short gain. Thomas May makes the tackle, so running back. Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd down and 9 from the 12 of Jackson. Morrow under center. Strong I formation. Hutchinson the deep back. Roberts the fullback. Takes the snap. Pitches it out to Hutchinson. Gets a block. Has a hole. Hutchinson wrapped up though, as he will get maybe a yard on the play. We'll see what the official mark is. No gain on the play. 3rd and 9 from the 12. Definitely in Jordan Mendez range if you don't pick it up, but you want to pick up points coming out of the locker room. 2nd down and 9 from the 12 of Jackson. Have to get to the 3-yard line. Morrow sends a man in motion. Drops back. Rolls towards his right. Here comes the pressure. Floats that. Caught by Brady Roberts. Touchdown, Red Devils. 4th passing touchdown by Cohen Morrow tonight. We check it out on the Clean Energy Instant Replay board. Just drops it right into the arms of Brady Roberts. And Evanston comes out of the locker room leading it 28-7. They get another touchdown. And that is 231 unofficial yards for Morrow. Mendez extra point is good. 35-7 Red Devils. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. 407-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
I think you can say that Cohen Morrow is having a career night passing-wise tonight as we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Morrow is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of 19 for 231 yards and 4 touchdowns. As Jordan Mendez will kick it back to the Bronx. Red Devils lead at 35-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Mendez pooches this one high. McNamara makes the catch at the 10. Goes towards the right side. He's got room to work with. McNamara to the 40, to the 45, 50, and finally wrapped up and brought down just shy of the Red Devil 40 by Jordan Mendez. So out to the 41-yard line is what we'll call it. As Harrison Ward and company will come out and try to climb this mountain. That is a 28-point lead by the homestanding Evanston Red Devils. Clock stops at 8 minutes and 13 seconds left in the third. Ball on the 41 of Evanston. Ward in the gun. Fakes the handoff to May, rolls towards his right and throws. That is intercepted by Kai Barker. Second interception of the night, and the Red Devils, it's still going right. Red Devils get the ball on the 33-yard line of Evanston. The last 2 throws by Ward have been picked off by the Red Devils. And now Evanston takes over on the 32. Morrow under center, strong I formation. Roberts the deep back. Takes the snap, hands it off to Roberts, goes towards the right side, and he's wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it does look like Evanston is going to try to run as much clock as they can with a 35-7 lead. Second down and 10. Brooks Searle comes in to give the play to Cohen Morrow. Cole Robinette gets a well-deserved break. He has been everywhere tonight. Morrow in the gun. Roberts off of his right hip. Trips to the right. Takes the snap. Morrow. Play action. Dishes off to Brooks. Caught at the 30. Turns upfield to the 35, to the 40. And it's going to be close to a first down, and it is. So a 10-yard gain. Nope, they're not going to give it to him just yet. It's a 8-yard gain to Brooks Searle. So make that 9. So 3rd and 1 from the 41. Morrow under center, quarterback keeper, dives forward, and it's going to be close on 3rd and 1. And the Red Devils get the first down. So Morrow gets the quarterback keeper to fall forward. They give him progress. And wait a minute. Timeout taken by Jackson will take as well. Red Devils lead 35-7. You're tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. Red Devils lead 35-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We're just given a first down. Jackson, I think, is wanting to bring the chains out. It was 3rd and 1. Morrow definitely got the step forward he needed. And they're having some conversations here to try to figure out what the proper action to do is. Evanston comes out wondering what's their situation, and it is a first down. So 1st and 10 Red Devils on the 42 of Evanston. The moon is bright here in the Uinta County sky. Morrow in the gun, ball on the near hash, under the Friday night lights. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Roberts, quick throw, caught, no! In and out of the hands of both Clayton Cook and Kai Barker, and that's an incomplete pass. That breaks a 3 completion in a row streak for Cohen Morrow. So 2nd down and 10. As Gabe Hutchinson will come in for Brooks Searle. And Morrow getting the play from offensive coordinator Roy Barker. Ball on the 42-yard line. It is pandemonium here at K. Fackrell Stadium. Red Devils lead 35-7. Morrow in the gun. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Kai Barker on the end around. He goes up the field, trucks a runner, a tackler, and gets to the 50. 8-yard gain by Kai. 3rd down and 2 rather, from the 50. Morrow gets the play from Barker, and now here comes Gabe Hutchinson into the sideline. Tell you what, Steve Moore has got to be happy with the way everything has played for the Red Devils. Ball on 50-yard line. Morrow under center, strong I formation. Roberts the deep back. 3rd and 2, Morrow, play action, rolls towards the right. Here comes someone, dumps that one off, caught by Clayton Cook, it looks like, for the first down around the 35-yard line. So 3 yards more than they needed, and it's a 5-yard gain for the first down. Clayton Cook now up to 100 yards exactly on receiving. When was the last time Evanston had a 100-yard receiver? Morrow under center. Strong I formation. Again, it's Roberts as the deep back. Robinette at the fullback position. Sends a man in motion. Morrow, handoff to Roberts. Breaks towards the left side. Falls forward for a gain of 5. So Brady Roberts, 28 yards on the ground tonight. But he's receiving for 22 yards with 2 touchdowns. Second down and 5 from the 40 of Jackson. Clock still rolls at 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the third. Red Devils by 28. Morrow under center. Sends a man in motion. It's Kai Barker. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Roberts, who is playing out of the fullback position. He'll gain 3 on the play, so he's going to come close to the first down, but not quite there. So it'll be 3rd down and 2 from the 37 of Jackson. Have to get to the 35. Red Devils taking their time getting these plays off. 4 minutes and 11 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Morrow under center. Another strong I formation. Roberts at the deep again. Robinette the fullback. Morrow takes the snap. Hand off to Roberts. He'll pick up the first down. With a 3-yard gain for Roberts. He needed 2. He gets 3. And Brady Roberts, we're going to see a healthy dose of him as the Red Devils, I think, just want to milk as much of this clock as they can, up 35-7, as it's another first down for the Red Devils. Stephen Bowen checking into the game for the Red Devils as 1st and 10 from the 33. Ball in between them hash marks. Morrow under center, another strong I formation. Fullback is Cole Robinette. Roberts the deep back. Morrow takes the snap, dropping back to pass. Has some protection. Here comes a man, puts on a stiff arm at the 40, throws, looking for Drew Barker. Couldn't get him. Would have been caught around the 5-yard line, and it's incomplete. Flag. Thought he said flag was on the play. I didn't see one, but the Red Devils will now have to reset. 2nd down and 10. No, there's a flag on the play. Personal foul on Jackson. Late hits on the Bronx, and that'll move the Red Devils up and undo the incompletion. So that's the first one on Jackson, and that will march them from the 33 and a 15-yard penalty. All the way to the Jackson 18, so back inside the red zone. Morrow under center. Another strong I formation. This time it's Hutchinson, the deep back. Pitches to Roberts. Roberts breaks a tackle, still on his feet. Into the end zone, touchdown, Red Devils. Strong run. Marshawn Lynch-like as he ran over a few guys on the way to the end zone, just shirking off tacklers in the Red Devils. Up 41-7. An 18-yard carry for Roberts. And they're going to go for 2. Rich throws towards the end zone. Caught Clayton Cook. Breckenridge makes it 43-7 Red Devils. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
$18-yard run by Brady Roberts. During the break, they ruled that the 2-point conversion was no good, and it's 41-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Looked like Cook might have stepped out of bounds, was the call. But Mendez will kick back to the Red Devils. Or excuse me, to the Bronx. Evanston with 311 total yards. 2 interceptions by the Red Devil defense. On the top-rated passing defense, or passing offense in the state. End-over-end kick into the end zone, touchback. As the Bronx will start at the 20. The Bronx came into this game as the number 1 passing defense or offense in the state. Over 320 yards a game, and the Red Devils have held Harrison Ward to 75. With 2 interceptions. Evanston, on the other hand, comes in with the number 9 passing offense, averaging 117 yards a game. And Cohen Morrow right now with 245 yards unofficially. Ward under center, in the gun, throws right side, caught by Hannah at the 25, wrapped up and brought down just shy of the 30. It'll be close. As Hannah, it's brought down by Sims. We'll see where they mark this. They give him the 10 yards, and it's 1st and 10. Jackson at the 30. Hannah with 14 receptions, or 14 yards on 4 receptions tonight. Ward in the gun. Sends a man in motion, takes the snap, hands off on the end around, and no, he'll actually get it over to Seth Brunner, and he's wrapped up by Cole Robinette. Pickup of about 4 yards for Brunner. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 from the 34 of the Bronx. 2 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Red Devils lead 41-7. Ward takes the snap, looking to pass. Throws deep, and that will come down incomplete. Would have been caught around the 30, intended for Brunner. So 3rd and 6 with just under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Red Devils leading it 41-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Another big 3rd down for the Bronx. If you're going to have a comeback in you, you've got to get points on this drive. Ward in the gun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, actually goes for the screen to May, and he will come up to the 40, good for the 1st down. So swings it back out to May, and a 6-yard gain. So 1st and 10, Jackson from the 40. May's first reception of the night. Takes the snap, drops back, throws left side. That's incomplete. Intended for Griffin Miller, would have been caught around the 45 of Jackson, so it would have been good for a 5-yard gain, but just too much on it and sails into the Evanston sideline. Outside of the one lapse in coverage where May was able to take it in from 13 yards out, the Red Devil defense have looked locked down. Ward throws over the top. That is caught by Andrew Hanna at the 49-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 1. So a gain of 9 on the play. And that now puts Ward at 100 yards passing. Hands off to May, goes forward, picks up the first down as he gains 2 on the play. And it'll be a first down for the Bronx. So Thomas May, 53 yards today. On the 49 of Evanston. Ward takes the snap, drops back. Here comes the pressure and throws deep, looking for the right sideline. That is incomplete, is what Evanston's saying, but I think the Bronx are saying yes. He caught it at the 1 to Seb Brunner. What a throw by Ward, 48-yard gain. Jackson hurrying to the line. First down and goal from the 2. Hand off to May, and no, ball's loose. It was a keeper by Ward. Picked up by the Red Devils. I don't believe it. Bronson Sims again makes one man miss. Bronson Sims is going to do it for the second week in a row. Unbelievable. Bronson Sims, 98 yards. Are you kidding me? It happened again. Bronson Sims did it in Star Valley. He does it in Jackson against Jackson. This time it's not out of the end zone. It's about the 2-yard line, and Bronson Sims with a 98-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. Are you kidding me? Mendez to kick the extra point. If Bronson Sims is not getting any looks for player of the week in the 3A, I don't know what to tell you. Kick is up, blocked by the Bronx. Red Devils lead 47-7. You're tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Bronson Sims with another deep recovery, and the Red Devils lead by 40 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Steve Moore and company are going to be celebrating a homecoming to remember. 23.4 seconds left in the third quarter.
There are still rocks being thrown into the crowd. At this moment, please go find your children and have them sit with you in the stands. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I am speechless with Bronson Sims' performance just over the last 2 weeks. On top of that, the diving interception he had to end the half. Mendez kicks it end over end, caught by McNamara at the 5. Breaks towards the right side to the 25 and is driven down from behind by Carter Moore. So the Bronx get it back. Red Devils with 409 total yards tonight, if you include the 98-yard return by Bronson Sims. First and 10 Jackson from their own 25. With 16 seconds in the third quarter. And Ward throws, and he's immediately decleated by Cole Robinette. No gain on the play. And that is going to do it for the third quarter. Red Devils on top, 47-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Gardeners Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Red Devils looking to get the win here, and we'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Fourth quarter, Red Devils lead 47-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Second and 9 from the 22. Ward in the gun. Takes the snap. Quarterback keeper on the option, breaks the tackle, gets out to the 34. Check that, that's Seb Brunner on the Wildcat actually. So 34, a 9-yard gain for Seb. That brings up 3rd and 1. Let's see what the Broncs decide to do here. $11:27 and counting. Ward in the gun, sends a man in motion. It's Hannah from left to right. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, throws, caught by Brunner at the 40. Seb, but immediately gang tackled at the 41-yard line. So a 7-yard gain for Jackson. So Seb Brunner picks up 7 on the play. It's 3 receptions for 27 yards for the senior tonight, according to my unofficial count. As they will go ahead and pass that one to Griffin Miller. He'll gain 5 on the play. Second and 4, so a gain of 6. Dropping back, Ward fires deep. That is caught by Seth Brunner. No, he dropped it out of bounds. Incomplete. And now it'll be 3rd and 4. Clock stops at 10:45. Noticeably on the sideline right now on the defense for the Red Devils, you've got Bronson Sins, Cole Robinette, a lot of the big names that have made plays tonight. As Brunner will go into the gun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Brunner keeps it himself, dives for the first down, and gets out to the 45-yard line. So a 6-yard gain for Seb Brunner. And that's a first down for the Broncs to the 45 of Evanston. Clock still rolling at 10 minutes and 18 seconds. Big thank you to everybody who's tuned in, both on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and Jackson Hole Radio. Ward in the gun, sends a man in motion, takes the snap, hands it off to May. He goes around the right side, and the ball's loose. Ball is loose. Red Devils saying they have it, but they're saying he was down. And the Bronx will retain possession after a 8-yard gain by May. Evanston still signaling that they should have it, but a 7-yard gain by May makes it 2nd down and 3. Under 10 minutes to play in this one. Ward takes the snap, drops back to pass, throws deep, looking for Seb Brunner, and that is caught. And they're saying he stepped out of bounds. Incomplete. Would have been caught around the 1-yard line of Evanston, but he was incomplete. So the clock stops with 9 minutes and 50 seconds. 3rd down and 3 from the Evanston 38. Bronx looking for the 35. As Ward will go in the gun. Sends Hannah in motion from the right side. Takes the snap. Looking towards the right side, throws, and that is caught around the 44-yard line by Miller. But no, they say it is complete yet a Miller. And gets it out to the 44-yard line, or 34-yard line, rather. So 4-yard gain for Miller. Ward in the gun. Takes the snap. Dropping back to pass, throws, caught by Miller again, turns upfield to the 45 and is driven out of bounds by the Red Devil defense. So a gain of about 3 on the play. So Miller has gained 7 yards on the last 2 catches, sorry. Ward back to pass. Looking to go fly it over and caught at the 20 to the 25. Going and loses the football, picks it up, and the Red Devils pounce on him around the 15 and shove him out of bounds. Cameron Kendall. And it's a fresh set of downs from the 31 as they will march this one out to the 16-yard line. So I believe a 15-yard gain there for Ward. Clock still rolling at 9 minutes and 19 seconds. Takes the snap. Ward back to pass. Throws. That is intended for Hannah. Would have been caught around the 10. Incomplete pass. So second down and 10. Ball from the Red Devils 16. 9 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the fourth. Red Devils up big here on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Brunner in the gun, takes the snap. That's Ward in the gun. Pitches it back out to Hannah, and he makes a man miss at the 20, still on his feet. Gets to the 10 for about a 6-yard gain. And they may give him a little bit more there. They actually give him the 8. So a 8-yard gain for Andrew Hannah. Third and 2 for the Bronx. 31-yard night so far by Hannah. Ward in the gun. Takes the snap, drops back, gets it out to May. He turns upfield, and May will go into the end zone. Touchdown, Bronx. So an 8-yard touchdown to Thomas May, and that's the first passing touchdown for Harrison Ward. Jensen Smock to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. 47-14 Red Devils on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Red Devils will get ready to go really quick. For everybody that is interested, the Evanston wrestling season is just around the corner, and the Evanston Wrestlers will be doing a potato sell tomorrow, September 30th at Horizon High School parking lot from 7 a.m. to noon. Come support your EHS Wrestlers, 50 pounds for $25. Again, Evanston Wrestling Potato Sale tomorrow, 7 a.m. to noon at the Horizon High School parking lot, 50 pounds for $25. Great deal, and come support a championship-driven team coached by Coach Garth Wagstaff, who is actually on the sidelines as the defensive coordinator for the Red Devils. Kick is a bit of a squibber picked up by Drew Barker, and he'll kneel it at the 25. And the Red Devils will come out. We'll see who quarterback will be, if it will be Cohen Morrow or if Bronson Sims might be going in, as Morrow does come out, but he's only going to hand something to athletic trainer Jackie Clark and get the call from Coach Roy Barker. So they're going to keep him in. He has had a great night. 245 yards in the air tonight. Morrow under center, Roberts in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands it off to Roberts. He shows patience, breaks up the middle. Roberts at the first down, still on his feet, all the way to the 40. And a 15-yard gain for Brady Roberts. So that is 15 rushes for 67 yards. First down, Red Devils on the 44, or 41 rather, of Evanston. 8 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Morrow under center, another strong I formation for the Red Devils. Sends a man in motion, it's Searle. Pitches it back out to Gabe Hutchinson. He's got room to work with, picks up the block. Makes a man miss at the 50 to the 45 and out of bounds. $15-yard gain for Gabe Hutchinson. To the Jackson 44. So first and 10 Red Devils as they pick up first downs quite quickly. 440 total yards unofficially for the Red Devils tonight. First and 10 on the Jackson 44. Red Devils lead 47-14 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 7 minutes, 23 seconds remaining. Morrow under center, another strong I formation. Ball on the near hash. Hands it off this time to, looked like number 16, Braden Wallace, as he'll pick up 8 yards on the play. So Wallace will enter his name onto the stat sheet. 7-yard pickup, 2nd and 3. As Evanston will continue to let that clock roll. 6 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the 4th. Red Devils lead 47-14 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Kai Barker, Gabe Hutchinson, Drew Barker, Bronson Sims, Brady Roberts, they're all on the sidelines, and a timeout taken by the Red Devils. We'll take it as well. We'll be right back after this. Red Devils winning the homecoming game big. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Red Devils lead this one big, 47-14 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As it is 3rd down and 2. As coming in for the quarterback position now, it is Braden Wallace. So Wallace goes under center. Hand off towards the left side, and picking up the first down, the Red Devils will continue it. As the handoff to Braxton Hanks is good for the first down. Call it a 4-yard gain. First and 10 from the Jackson 32. Wallace under center. Hands off to Hanks. He steps into the pile and picks up 3 yards on the play. So this is Evanston sitting the big names right now, and we're getting a good look at the future of the Red Devil football program. Drew Barker, Cole Robinette, Jordan Mendez, Brooks Searle, Bronson Sims, Clayton Cook, Kai Barker, Brady Roberts, all on the sidelines right now for the Red Devils with 4.5 to play. Under center, Wallace. On 2nd down and 7, pitches it back out to Hanks. He turns the corner, gets to about the 40. Or the 30, rather. And he'll pick up a yard on the play. And a timeout taken. And we will take it as well. Red Devils lead it 47-14. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Red Devils lead this one 47-14 as we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. Wallace, play action, keeps it himself, tries to go upfield, and will on 3rd and 8 pick up about 3rd and 9, pick up about 5-6 yards on the play. See what they call it, 4th down and 4, so a 6-yard pickup. And 4th and 4. We'll see what Evanston decides to do here. Under center, Wallace takes the snap. Hand off to Hanks, breaks towards the left side, tries to fight forward. It's going to be a turnover on down to the Bronx. So Jackson will take over with 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. And the Red Devil fans celebrating. So the damage is done if you're Evanston. And you get one of those pivotal conference wins to get you to 500 on the conference season. Ward, or check that, the new quarterback in for Jackson. It is Grant Johnson. And the pass is complete for a gain of 2. Second down, ball on the 26-yard line. Johnson takes the snap, throws towards the left side, caught at the 25, and trying to fight his way forward was Cameron Kendall. And they'll pick up some yards on the play. Second down and 8 turns to 3rd and 5. So a 3-yard gain. And it'll be 3rd and 4. Jackson next up. They will be playing Green River at home. The Red Devils will go on the road to take on the Powell Panthers. Under 2 minutes to play. Seb Brunner with the direct snap. Goes towards the right side. Puts on a stiff arm. Gets to the 40. Makes a move there. Tries to find his way to the 45. And he's shoved out of bounds. So Brunner makes it a first down on the direct snap from the 30 out to the 45. So a 15-yard pickup by Seb Brunner on the direct snap. One minute, 32 seconds remaining in the game as the clock continues to roll. Brunner, no, check that. Johnson goes for a deep pass, and that is caught. What a catch there by Cameron Kendall, as that one will be caught right around the Evanston 30-yard line. We'll see if that's where they mark this at. Actually, they're going to put that one to the 33-yard line. So a deep pass from the 45. $23-yard gain for Johnson. Back to pass, throws again. That is in and out of the hands of Evanston's Clancy Huffaker. Had a chance to end this game right there. 53.7 seconds remaining. Second down and 10.
Second and 10. Give one more big round of applause to your Evanston High School marching band.
Ball on the Evanston 33. And there's going to be quite a celebration in about 53 seconds. Johnson back to pass. Throws. That is caught at the 30. Turning upfield and running. Number 6. And he is wrapped up, brought down by Carter Moore. Good reception by Tyson Kindle as they'll go from the 33 out to the Red Devil 22. So an 11-yard pickup by Tyson Kindle on the pass. And that is 11 attempts for 66 yards 9 attempts for 66 yards for Grant Johnson. Timeout called with 41.9 seconds left. And we are going to keep it right here as this one is in the waning moments of this one. And right now the Red Devils, coaches without the headsets off. Evanston talking about this one and what this potentially means. What it means is that Evanston is one conference win away, really, from a playoff spot for the first time since 2019. .9 seconds remaining. Ball on the 22 of Evanston. Near hash mark. Johnson in the gun. Has May towards his right. Takes a snap. Snap is on the ground, and he can't do anything with it. Wrapped up, set down, and put down by Gabe Waltman. Loss on the play. And that will push them from the 22 all the way back to the 14. 8-yard loss. Throw. Intercepted. Evanston in the end zone. And that should do it. Brought in by Riker Pace. With 14 seconds remaining, Riker Pace gets the interception. And the Red Devils will get to kneel this thing out. What a game. What a performance by the Red Devils. Riker Pace with the interception. And Cohen Morrow will go back out there to take that sweetest moment for a quarterback, the victory formation. Red Devils take over on their own 20. Morrow under center. Takes the snap, kneels it down, and that is going to do it. 6 seconds left, 5 seconds left. The teams begin to meet at the middle, and the Red Devils officially take it. Final score, Evanston 47, Jackson 14. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming when benefits matter.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
What a night here at Fackrell Stadium. Your final score, it's Evanston 47, Jackson 14. A game that ended in double overtime last year. The Red Devils take care of business and do it to a tune of an unofficial number of 468 total yards, holding Jackson. Their passing offense they averaged over 330 yards per game. This week, the Red Devils, unofficially, by the way, hold Jackson to 222 total passing yards and 313 total offensive yards. This game was lit on absolute fire by 3 plays in the first quarter. Drew Barker, the ball is underthrown in the end zone. He goes back, cuts back in, makes a layout diving catch for the touchdown, and then right about 10 minutes later, Clayton Cook blocks a punt. It rolls past the Jackson Bronx. Cook shows some hustle and dives on it. And then to end the half, Bronson Sims with a diving interception. And he wasn't done yet. There, remember what he did in Star Valley? Yeah, he did it again. Ball dropped on the 2 of the Red Devils. Sims picks it up, and he is gone. Red Devils win 47-14. Cohen Morrow with a career night in the passing game. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14 of 22 for 245 passing yards with 4 touchdowns. That is your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. When we come back, we will have our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game. So many to pick from. And you'll find out which one we pick. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
We're We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021. Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth for our postgame show. Evanston wins homecoming 2023. Final score, Evanston 47, Jackson 14 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Time for Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And it is going to go to Clayton Cook. Bronx about to punt it away right before the end of the half. And Clayton Cook gets a blocks the punt. It rolls behind the Bronx. It rolls into the just shy of the end zone, and Cook falls down on it, pushing it into the end zone, giving the Red Devils the touchdown. That's your Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We'll be right back after this with our Pepsi Player of the Game and a conversation with winning coach Steve Moore of the Evanston Red Devils. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
With over 45 years of experience, Dr. Casey Davis at Davis Chiropractic can provide you with a whole range of services, including spinal adjustment, cold laser treatments, platform vibration therapy, and more. Davis Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
At Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today, 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. Time for our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Pepsi, that's what I like. And it is going to go to Cohen Morrow. A massive game for him today, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of 22 for 245 yards unofficially. Cohen Marr is our Pepsi Player of the Game. But joining us now, we have someone who played a heck of a game, both on the offense and the defense. It's Evanston senior Cole Robinette. And Cole, you were part of this team last year. You went to Jackson, were part of that double overtime game. How's it feel to get the overtime win, or not the overtime, the big win here against Jackson and get to 1-1 in conference?
It's a sweet revenge. It was a tough game last year, but we came back and kicked their butts, and it's a great feeling.
When you guys came into this game, I think everybody saw the schedule, all right, Evanston beats Jackson, then you've got a real shot at the playoffs for the first time since 2019. Talk to me a little bit about how this team is feeling and what kind of confidence you guys have now after what just happened tonight.
Oh, we're feeling great. We have a lot of swagger. We're just going to keep working hard, doing what we're doing every week. Just keep it up and keep going.
You were part of a defensive unit tonight. The Jackson Bronx was the #1 passing defense in the state, and they passing offense in the state. Thank you. And they average over 320 yards per game. You guys hold them to 222 yards. On top of that, get 3 interceptions. I mean, talk about the defensive effort tonight.
It was just great. I mean, I think as a defensive group, we're kind of slept on, especially against teams like this, passing teams. But we did a phenomenal job, especially all our DBs. I got to give a huge shout out to them. It was a great game.
Well, Cole, it's your senior homecoming. I don't want to keep you here any longer. The fireworks show's starting. I know you probably want to go enjoy that.
Yep.
Congratulations on a great win tonight.
All right, thank you.
That's cool. That's Cole Robinette, Evanston Red Devil senior, now welcoming into the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. We have Evanston coach Steve Moore. Coach Moore, first homecoming game, and how about that as a head coach?
That was fun. The kids played great football, defensively especially, flying around. I thought our tackling was awesome. Our pass defense was, pretty good for the most part. It was fun. Kids played well, a lot of energy, a lot of fun.
When you look at what happened a week ago in Star Valley and how close you guys were to knocking on the door to getting a victory there, and then seeing what Cody did to Jackson last week, there's that kind of mind games like, all right, where do we rank? This is a barometer type game. Where do you guys see yourselves after tonight?
I think we're right there. We just need to keep working. Obviously, we got to break down film like we do every week and just try to get better. I think we've gotten better every week, and if we just keep doing that and put ourselves in a position to do something, that's kind of what we're planning on doing.
There's 4 plays I got to ask you about. Number 1 was the drop back laid out catch by Drew Parker in the end zone. I think everybody in the building could not believe he made that catch. What was that kind of like?
And it was a broken play, actually. It was, they ran their routes, and then we teach them scramble drill. And Cohen did a great job putting it only where we could get it, and Drew made a heck of a play catching the ball. So, yeah, it was on a broken play, and you like to see kids just ad-lib there for a little bit and make plays when the initial play isn't there. It's a great job.
And then, of course, there's the Clayton Cook double play in football. Blocks the punt. The ball rolls past Jackson. He outspeeds everybody, lays on it right as it rolls into the end zone.
That was an awesome play. Yeah, like you said, he blocks it, scoops and scores. How about the long pass play he had where we dumped it over the middle to him? I thought he was going to get tackled. There was a guy right behind him, went to tackle him, and just big, strong kid. Couldn't bring, he just kept running through it and then turned on the Jets there. Yeah, first half, Clayton Cook, he was having a night. And he played well the second half too, but first half was definitely a game changer, the things he was doing out there. And boy, we're sure glad to have him.
Bronson Sims. He does it again. It's the same thing. Yep. Same exact play from Star Valley.
Yep. He had one. He had the one against Ben Lomond, I believe, or South Summit, one or the other. So he's done that 3 times now where he's picked up a fumble. Brady made a great play on the strip sack fumble, and he just has a nose for the ball. He finds it, and then he lumbers down the sideline, and that 3 times in 1 year. Hopefully he can do it a few more times, but he's tells you something about the kid. He's a competitive.
If he's not getting all-state looks, I don't know what's wrong there.
He's definitely making a big difference out there for us, for sure.
Coming into tonight, Jackson was the team that you thought was going to really light it up in the air based on what they did. But Cohen Morrow, actually a great passing percentage, 4 touchdowns and 245 yards. And on top of that, Clayton Cook receiving for 100 yards. When was the last time Evanston had a receiver go for 100 yards?
Yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, they took the run game away early. We could see what they were doing, and we took advantage of what they were giving us. Thought our kids did a great job of, we feel okay. We feel good with our passing game. They took some things away, and obviously we saw where we could expose them a little bit, and we did that, and the kids did a great job responding to it. So did a great job.
Coach, congratulations on a great win tonight. I think that was the best game that we have seen this Red Devil team play, and I think it's just the start. Thank you so much for the time for coming in, and congratulations on the great win. That's Coach Steve Moore of the Evanston Red Devils. Anything else?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to the band, the cheer team, and the dance team. Boy, Friday nights just wouldn't be the same without them. Did a great job, and then I want to give a shout out to the student council this week too, with homecoming festivities and all the preparation that goes into that. And just it was a great week. Things were organized. Kids had fun. A little stressful because you always wonder if our kids are doing too much and not focused on what they need to be focused on. But shout out to the band, the cheer, the dance, Stuco. Just a great week. So go Big Red.
And that's going to do it for our broadcast here from Fackrell Stadium. Your final score, it's Evanston 47, Jackson 14 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Big thank you to our producer back at the studio in downtown Evanston, Mr. Colton Bagley, our executive producer and owner, Val Cook, our sales manager, Matt Petrie, our sales associates, Julie Burley and Sarah Pay, as well as our office manager, Kayleen Anderson. For the rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports, we have Voice of the Valley, Mr. Anthony Colasuno, Voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, Mr. Aaron Poling, Voice of the Westside Pirates in Utah, Mr. Cody Olson, and of course, Voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard. I'm Elan Olliff saying we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN Evanston football on the road against Powell next Friday. Thank you guys so much. Have a great homecoming weekend and take care.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.